Welcome to Double Progression Trouble, the show where my co-host Sophie apparently and I double up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression. How it works is we each pull at least 48 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, or 24 packs from 2 booster sets at a time, moving chronologically through the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! We then play 2 best-of-3 matches before moving on to the next 2 booster sets. The series is divided into seasons based on the eras of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. At the end of each era, we hold our final matches to determine the true champion, then reset the points and do it all over again. Between games, we ban cards and pull extra packs, constantly upgrading and updating our strategies to stay on top of an always shifting metagame. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Double Progression Trouble! Hello world and all who inhabit it, and welcome back to Double Progression Trouble. I am Jessica J, aka Jessie J Plays. I am joined as always by my co-host Sophie apparently, and today we will be taking 2 further steps into the ever more complex history of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. 2 small steps for woman, 1 giant leap for jank. Folks, last week things changed. It's kind of funny how, like, Duelist Alliance is historically the pack that is most remembered as absolutely changing things. In our format, in retrospect, it doesn't seem as big of a deal anymore. Like, it was very strong decks that we built, but even with like Sophie and I essentially high rolling in our own ways with those pulls, we were still just playing like Zexal Plus, very high powered. But if you're wondering at what point in the pack history, even at like a progression series level in terms of like just getting commons and like basic rares and some supers, Yu-Gi-Oh! Becomes just modern combo turns can keep going forever, it really does feel like Breakers of Shadow is as much that breaking point as
now,
everything
admittedly,
else.
I feel like Break of the Shadow doesn't get as much credit for changing the game, because it did drastically increase the power level of the game, and then Konami shot every good card in the set in the head 3 weeks later.
That's
So,
100% true, but I would posit that the design philosophy of the subsequent packs were very much built around the idea of like, okay, this is as far as cards go now. This is often what cards need to be, or what we have decided cards are going to be. This is where the bar is at, and we are certainly going to see that today with Dark Illusion and Invasion Vengeance. What is in these packs, you might ask, and
that's some stuff.
what will
Some
they
feathers.
what are they going to bring to the table? Well, it's kind of a funny story, and it goes something like this. Folks, today we are opening 24 packs of the Dark Illusion. Of course, the biggest thing that we're looking for in this set is Metal Foes, so let's jump on into it. Metal Foes Crimsonite is pretty big right off the bat. It's very large, and then that is a Paleozoic card. Oh my god, the Paleozoics are all pretty solid. Alright. Toon Dark Magician, not exactly the thing I'm looking for. Gofu is very important, and that is another Paleozoic. Ooh, that's a pretty nifty card. Another Toon Dark Magician. Jesus Christ. Gold River is a good one. Block Dragon! This is historically a very strong card. Oh my gosh, because it does that. Okay. For sure, for sure. Yo! Number 81, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. Folks, we are going to do rank 10 trains, not cope. Fairy Tale Snow is here. Cosmic Cyclone at Secret Rare. Yeah, a really, really powerful removal card. Heavy Freight Train Derek Crane. I thought this was super rare. Hold up a sec. Oh, okay. I guess the rank 10 train stuff is a little bit low rarity. That's pretty neat. Gives me hope that we can cope on that at some point. Metal Foes Combination. It's a continuous card that helps with consistency. Nirvana High Paladin, the killer of junior format. That actually might be our Metal Foes counter. Metal Foes counter is the most important Metal Foes card. If we don't find a playset of this, we're almost certainly gonna reroll. Moving on. Magician's Rod, very true. Another Assault Blackwing idiot. Two Assault Blackwing idiots. No more Metal Foes counter. Spiral Super Agent. We're getting a couple of like ultra rare Spiral cards. I don't think you can make me do the Spiral thing. They're a very powerful deck in the TCG, but also like a really anti-fun one. That's gonna be another drone. There's gonna be another Metal Foes combination. Okay, that's our second copy of Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. As shiny as that is, we truly cannot afford to not re-roll this if we're not looking at a playset, essentially, of Metal Foes counter. How are the pulls, Jesse? So, Austin CK, I think we are actually going to use our first re-roll of the season because we only pulled... oh, I guess we pulled 2 copies of Metal Foes counter, but this is still kind of the best one. We pulled some other interesting high rarity stuff, but, I don't know if we can justify keeping that. Now, granted, this is actually a really strong Paleozoic, right? Ooh, that actually does make it hard to choose here.
Another day, another DPT, another Dark Illusion. We are sitting on 0 rerolls, but that's fine because we're just gonna pull crazy right off the bat. The Metal Foes release in that set, and that is gonna be the next in the line of really crazy pendulum archetypes. Hoping to find a lot of them. Let's hop in, shall we? Not much too crazy right off the bat. Metal Foes counter, obviously good, but it is a common. Go for the Vague Shadow also releases in this set. We can maybe find something interesting to do with this card, but we are gonna have to ban it before the Link era, because holy moly. Ooh, a secret rare already, the Forceful Checkpoint. Alright, this card sucks, but it is very funny to get. Spiral Quick Fix, also very silly, though spirals are too high rarity to realistically play. Wow, even more hollows immediately. Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend. Get the Red Dragon Archfiend on the other foot now, Jess. That's actually interesting because this is kind of generic and it is kind of a negate. We might play that in some decks. Luna Light Perfume would have been great last episode, but you know, maybe we'll play the deck again at some point. And there's a Steal-In. Love to see that. And a Gold Driver Steal-In Fusion. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Those are amazing, Metal Foes pulls. And also our first Canadia, the Paleozoics release as well. And these guys are gonna be crazy good generically. Okay, that's a playset of Steal-In and a Crimsonite, so we at least have something to go into with our fusion. And another Ultra Premature Return. That's a little interesting. It's kind of a reborn from Banish. We could use that in some situations. You know who else is in this set? This bitch. This little dipshit bitch. God, I hope we don't have any decks that can play this. Fuck Snow. Metal Foes combination, good to find one of those, and that's our playset of Kryptonite, which is non-ideal. We'd really rather find the main deck rails for the deck. Ooh, Super Dora, very fun card, though I don't really know how we're making it, really. Adamantite, okay, okay. Both Metal Foes fusions, that is very nice. Would really like maybe one more copy of Fusion, and we really just need main deck names. Really want more gold drivers. That's not a Metal Foes, but it is a Subterra Behemoth Umastrix. Big boy, but unfortunately Guru isn't out for a while, so I don't think we're going to be doing that. So we're 2/3 of the way through, and these packs have been pretty quiet. That's our playset of Magician's Rod, which is very funny. And the second Gold Driver, which is a bit of a bigger deal. These pulls haven't been spectacular. Like, we're getting everything we need. Anomalocaris, very nice. I think we're still missing a few Paleo commons. Yeah, finishing up the Hallucigenica playset would be good. But other than that, this has been a pretty run-of-the-mill opening so far. High Magician, very funny. Wish we had Dark Magician. Ooh, secret rare hidden city. I mean, that's a reason to play Subterra, but I realistically don't think we're gonna be able to, unfortunately, but maybe we can try, you know? It could be interesting. Second Duma Strix, that's very funny. In the last pass, what do we want here? We actually only have one Metal Foe Silver. I would really love to find 2 more copies of that. It is a common, so it's not like a crazy thing to ask for. Can we get 1 more at least? No, we cannot. Well, that's annoying, but we don't have any rerolls, so we are gonna live with it. A thoroughly mediocre opening. Let's see if Invasion Vengeance can do any better.
You know what? Fuck it, chat. We only got 1 revolving switchyard. We're re-rolling. Alright, 20 more. The Dark Illusion. First re-roll of the Arc V era. Try to speed through this a little bit. Pack opening allowing. Really looking for Metal Foe counter. There's another Metal Foe combination that we're getting back. God, Austin CK, you say that Snow is short printed. Metal Foe counter is the one that's starting to feel a little bit short printed here. Oh, but we did get this card back, so I guess we are just truly never punished. Come on, give us that Metal Foe's counter. Ooh, Floodgate Trap Hole is really good though. That's Fairy Tale Snowback. Okay. We're halfway through this one, and this time we have gotten 0 Metal Foes counters. Did I get Masterpiece? I was kind of zooming through. Oh yeah, this is like the less good. Isn't this like the less good one? Yeah, that's really hard to summon. Okay. I don't feel too bad about having skipped that one. We really need Metal Foes counter though. Gonna fucking use another reroll. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It's a common. Where is Metal Foe's counter, pack opener? Come on. That's another switchyard. There's our playset of switchyard. Oh my god, I don't think we got a single copy of counter that time. I guess we gotta go again. I mean, like, it's not a big deal. We have the reroll tickets to spend, but this is going to be the second one. Jesus. Alright. Okay, this is our 3rd attempt at the Dark Illusion. Please, can we just get the playset of Metal Foe's counter? Oh, God. I really don't want to use a 3rd reroll. That's a revolving switchyard. Where the fuck? We really can't stop pulling this Paleozoic, so I don't know. Maybe that's the way we're going. We got Super Agent back somehow. Where the fuck is Metal Foe's counter? Oh, we got Floodgate Trap Hole back. Where the fuck is the common? Oh, I feel like the pack opener is just fucking with me now. Yeah, we got the bad Masterpiece ultra rare. Where the fuck is Metal Foe's counter? We got a 2nd copy of the Paleozoic super rare. A 2nd copy of Super Agent. Lunalight Perfume. Incredible. That's a Gofu. Where the fuck is Metal Foe's counter? Oh my god! Okay, that's 1 copy of Metal Foe's counter. Jesus Christ. There's no way that that's all we get in 2 whole pack openings. Nirvana High Paladin. Sure. That's another Metal Foe's counter. Come on. Metal Foes. Metal Foes. Metal Foes. Metal Foes. No, it's not gonna be it. It's not gonna be it. Holy shit. We only got 2 copies of Metal Foe's counter, which is where we were at the first time. I guess we're saving it just because we got some other stuff to work with. Yeah, this is probably the best opening we've done so far, and apparently I don't want to be tempting my fate. I guess 3 metal foes is just not a thing that is going to happen. 3 openings in a row. Never more than 2 metal foes. Absolutely incredible. We only got 2 revolving switchyard, 1 heavy freight Derricrane? Oh my god, why are you doing this to me, the Dark Illusion? Oh wait, hold on. Is this like a rare or a common? I think we might have only gotten a couple, like a couple of some common metal foes. Hold on a second. This is a huge problem. These 2 metal foes are commons. And we only got 2 copies of each. Fuck it. We'll save it to the collection. I'm not super happy about how this particular pack opening went, but maybe we will find more in Invasion Vengeance.
Yo, it's me, Sophie, here with 2 extra packs for winning the extra match last week. And we're gonna go for the Dark Illusion. This set just has a little battle stuff at low rarity, so generally safer to go into this. She said that she pulled absolutely nothing. We already had one of those. Good. Wait. Oh, I've forgotten all the noise within here. I thought this didn't come out till later. Okay. Alright, that's a good comment at least. But I mean, it's a comment, so we would presumably get all of them anyway. Still, not a bad start. Let's see how the rest of it goes. And here we are at Invasion Vengeance, one of the weirdest named packs in the history of the game. Let's get right into it, and right off the bat it's a full metal foes fusion, which is not bad by any means. Also, Mare Mail. That might be big if Jess has pulled enough warm stuff to actually go into. And our first ultra is a Crystron Quandanx. So this card's not very good, but there could be a universe where we want a level 4 Synchro Tuner, so it's good to have for future. Yo, is that a COVID-19 reference in my 2016 Yu-Gi-Oh pack? What can I say, man? Konami saw the future. Second 4 metal foes, and I forgot to mention Dino Miscus. Dino Miscus, obviously an unbelievable card. This is gonna be one of the best cards in the format, and will probably get banned pretty quick. So very happy to be picking up some of those. It's a common, but we don't want to miss out on them. Triple 4 metal foes is interesting. If we want to be hard drawing fusion spells, we definitely can. Also, Alien Spotted? Alien Spotted? Ooh, an Opabinia. Glad to grab at least one. That gives us one of each Paleo Exceeds, which opens that deck up as a definite option. Hey, here's another weird fucking pot. Oh, the card sucks. Dude, King's Synchro. King's Synchro. I love this card. It's so cool. I don't know that we're ever gonna play it, but like, it's so sick. Greater Slime Jr., by the way, is a really interesting card. This card is such an easy Synchro enabler with the Greater engine. Although it does need to go into water, so I'm not sure we can really do anything with it. Ooh, there's the hollows we're looking for. The Million Dragon Mech is a level 9 that blows Gigantic Castle out of the water. Once per turn, banish a tuner from grave, destroy a card. Bam! We have removal, folks, in any Synchro deck. You love to see it. Oh, I completely forgot Chemicrittles were in here. I haven't been noticing them. I don't think we're going to be able to play these remotely, but we might find a way to cope on Gemini. Oh, there's another Chemicritter. Ooh, Metal Foes Mithrilium. That is a really, really good one. This is probably the best Metal Foes fusion we have access to, so absolutely massive to find one of those. Super happy. Just what I wanted, more Red Eyes fusions. Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Great. That's the boy. That's the man. That's the guy. Totally awesome in the house. No clue how we're summoning this with all of these frog hits, but I might have to try. Wait, holy fuck, Paleozoics make this. So we're coming up on the last pack here, and I honestly forgot to talk about the last few because they were really boring. But we got Toad and Vermilion, so we don't really need anything else. Will we end on something crazy anyway? No, we will absolutely not. But that's alright. Toss that into the collection, and folks, we got some fusing to do. We got some awesome to totally be. Let's get into it.
I mean, like, 2 rerolls and really middling the Dark Illusion pulls. That is upsetting for sure. Let's see if we could do a little bit better in Invasion Vengeance. We're continuing. It's just like wave after wave of Paleozoics at this point. Whoa! Okay. Whoo! Alrighty. Okay. Hold on a sec. Alright. That's totally awesome. That's Spiral Resort. God, maybe we are playing Spirals. What the fuck is going on? That is really important, though. That is 9 Pillars of the Yangzing. We want as many copies of this as possible. This is another copy of Spiral Resort. Jesus Christ. Now, that is a second copy of 9 Pillars of the Yangzing. So, right off the bat, I think there's pretty much, like, 6 packs in, a 0% chance we can justify re-rolling this. 2 copies of 9 Pillar and Totally Awesome is just wonderful. Let's see what we can find from here. It's another Paleozoic XEs. Holy shit. You know what? This is a really good generic rank 5. I will for sure take that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Spiral Master Plan. We're pulling so many high rarity spirals. I don't have a fucking clue what spirals do. I don't know if I'm going to invest in them, but we have a lot of them. We have just like a bunch of them. The Crystron engine is something that I want to take a look at as well. Ooh, an ultra rare Metal Foes. Oh yeah, Mare is here. This is one of the strongest cards ever fucking printed. And it's also a level 7, which means... Oh, it can't be special summoned. Okay, never mind. But it's a worm type monster, which is really, really important, because if we want to do a Yangzing type deal, it might be cool to have this on hand. Really, really solid, Invasion Vengeance pull so far. Could use additional copies of Mare probably. It's a very good, generic guy. It's another Aeromage. This is a secret rare. Okay, it's like a searcher for the Subterra archetype. Definitely worth consideration. That is our 3rd copy of 9 Pillars. That's actually huge. Alright, this is a certified banger opening. 2 level 8 Gemini monsters. Never in a million years Invasion Vengeance. Not even if hell itself froze over. OMG, hot woman. Teller Knight Genesis. God, we're still printing Teller Knights at this point, sure. Isn't this card like a huge fucking problem? Yeah, this is actually like fairly beefy. Pack number 19. What the fuck? What? That's a secret rare. I mean, this has to be the build around, especially considering our disappointing Metal Foes polls. Ooh, I have to think about this, chat. That's nuts. That is incomprehensible. Let's just do these last couple of packs. I don't know, can we get a Danglong in here? That is pretty much the only thing that would make this better. Last pack. Doink, 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 doink. Dimensional barrier. Yay. Oh, wow, wait. That's also crazy. um, um, these polls were... These polls were... Alright, we're just gonna... We are in fact saving that to the collection. Okay.
This might not be what you expected to see this episode. I mean, I did pull the totally awesome, and paleos are crazy, so it seems silly not to play them. But I need you to trust me on this. We are cooking something here, just not quite as much as I want. So, we ran into a problem with our polls this week, and the problem is that our Metal Foes pool is terrible. We have a grand total of 8 Metal Foes names, 0 Wolflame, which means we can't even use Summoner's Art for more consistency, so we really have no way to play anything resembling a consistent Metal Foes deck. Unless we happen to have a bunch of non-Metal Foes things lying around that love to be destroyed, such as the Cosmo spaceships, which absolutely love to die and float into other cosmos. Cosmo Metal Foes was a competent deck in the TCG, actually. Although we are not playing anything close to that, normally you want to be on more Metal Foes, but it is what it is. Regardless, I think this deck is still going to be pretty strong, particularly in this particular episode. Let's talk about why. First up, we have DD Crow, really good into Paleos. Then we have the Cosmos. If you aren't familiar, there are 2 types of Cosmos. Psychics, which can, as a quick effect, banish themselves in order to summon a Cosmo from hand with a higher level. And the spaceships, which are machines that float into a lower level Cosmo from deck upon death. This means that once you get a ship into rotation, it's pretty easy to keep big guys going forever, which is pretty strong at this point in Yu-Gi-Oh! They have some very specific toys that are going to be good this episode, and we have a good pool for it. See, we have a funny little guy by the name of Cosmo Dark Eclipser, a card that cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effects, and during either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, banish a Cosmo from grave, negate, destroy. Non-once per turn, by the way. If we get this card out against Paleozoic, the game just ends. And even if we don't have Cosmos in grave, that targeting protection is brutal. Most Paleos that are good have to target. In addition to Eclipser, 4 mana also has targeting protection. These big guys are going to be our main win condition, just big, unoutable assholes. Other than that, we have Dr. Shuttle and Landwalker because we needed a few more ships. And the pilots, Farm Girl is crazy, Sword Troopers is a bit of a monster reborn, Tin Can is a searcher, insane we poured 2 of this, and Wicked Witch is really hard to kill. Then we have every Metal Foes name we own, 2 Bismugear, Double Gore Driver, Silver, Triple Steelin. Then we have a bunch of field spells. Cosmo Town is a consistency tool that's also a searcher if we pop it with a Metal Foe. And because we don't have that many Pendulum monsters, we need more cards to just sit on the field for Metal Foes to profitably destroy. So that's what Chicken Game is for. We just play this, get a draw, then pop it with a Metal Foe to get another search. Our search targets for the Metal Foes are Metal Foes Fusion and a few of the trap cards. Then we have our 2 Twin Twisters and some generic good stuff. Blazing Mirror Force, Oasis of Dragon Souls, and of course, Paleozoic Dynamiscus, which is about to be the best card in the format until we inevitably ban it. The extra deck's just a bunch of stuff. A bunch of Metal Foes fusions we can theoretically go into, and then a bunch of Xyz we probably won't make. A lot of this stuff, such as Crystal Wing and Toad, are mainly here to facilitate Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, a card I think might be good enough to main in a world where Jess has Toad, but the problem is you can't use it if you have more monsters than your opponent, so it's absolutely terrible going first. Then we have the classics, bunch of Kaijus, Twisters, some Bad Aims, and an Oleanoid. Wish we had more of this, but at least we have one in case it is Paleos and we need more background removal. That is the deck. I'm excited for this one. I love Cosmos. Really hyped to bring out my girls. I am sadly still a Star Wars fan. I don't know why. This shit sucks, but here we are, baby. Dorothy Skywalker, guide me to victory.
I mean, I have to do it, right? I gotta do it. For what it's worth, I'm not even certain that this deck is definitely the best thing I could be playing. I Wish I Was Dead sent me a Yang Zing Metal Foes list that looks particularly scary that'll probably run out next match. But for right now, I gotta go where the shiny thing is. I gotta go with the ridiculous super rare. We are playing Paleo Frogs. This deck is actually pretty similar to what it would have looked like in Constructed. For the most part, none of these cards are high rarity, and the high rarity ones that are essential are in the extra deck, and we did just fucking pull those. But the big difference between Constructed is the fact that Swap Frog is banned in our format, as is Treeborn Frog, as is Flip Flop Frog, as is Substitute. So we have to go a couple ways down the rung of, like, next best frog, and we ended up at Submarine Frog. Which is not a good card, but it's good because it is a level 2 Aqua monster and gets us into our combos, so I am feeling pretty good about this deck. 3 Ronin Totem, 3 Dupe Frog, 3 Submarine Frog, and 1 Unifrog. We're also playing Triple Gradle Slime Jr. This is a nifty little guy that can help us a lot with our Xyz plays. And then 1 Bacon Saver. This can help us get into our Paleo Xyzes, and then is an additional kind of interaction whenever we get it off of Needlebug Nest. We found a really good deck to play Mirage of Nightmare in, especially because we have triple Twin Twister as well as multiple other copies of Spell and Trap removal in this deck. If we draw Mirage of Nightmare, we will probably just straight up draw 4. We're just playing a lot of Paleozoic names, including ones that are considered not the best, just so that we have as many of them as possible. 2 Eldonia, 1 Dinomischus. This is actually the best one, and we only pulled 1 copy of it, but, you know, you can't change that. 3 Olenoids, 3 Canadia, 3 Hallucinogenia, 1 Leoncalia, I think it's how this is pronounced, 1 Picaya, maybe, and that is it for the Paleos. We were also playing 2 Shapesister, which is really solid in this deck, essentially a 1-card Opabinia, triple Needlebug Nest, 3 Bad Aim, really solid trap card that works well with the Paleozoics, 1 Dimensional Barrier, and 1 Magic Drain. In the side, we've got 3 Metaphys Armed Dragon, just looking for more copies of Dinomischus, 2 True King Barsteros, the Fathomer, I think is how you pronounce that, really strong form of back row removal if we're finding we need more of it. Big ol' Kaiju package, 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, and Magic Drain is here. And the extra 2 fucking secret rare, totally awesome. This card is ridiculous. It has 3 effects and they're all crazy. All 3 of the effects are the best possible version of them. The extension is relentless. The negate lets you steal your opponent's shit. The floating effects lets you recycle the totally awesome itself. It does everything, and I would be very surprised if it survived past this week. 2 Anomalocaris, this is also a crazy card. If we get these 2 monsters on the field together, there's just no shot we're losing. Olenoids is really important extension. We're also playing So Cute Boss as just like our other available generic level 2. There were hands where like we just went through all of our resources and it was good to have this. And then we're playing a smattering of synchro monsters just because we have Shapesister as a possible tuner. Herald of the Arclight, Balmung, Phonon Pulse Dragon, Crystron Amatrix, and Magical Android. That is gonna do it. I love this deck. I love that we're playing stupid cards to make it work, and I'm excited for this match. Welcome back, YouTube! So yeah, anyway, we're in an interesting spot where, like, even the bad decks are fucking nuts. Like, even Lunalight assembles crazy OTKs against decks that don't kill quick enough, which I can't think of any decks like that off the top of my head.
Your deck was crazy last episode. Yeah. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, I just replayed Pendulum and just snuck in Monkey Board, and you still beat me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I was building optimally. But yeah, basically, my deck for this match feels fucking crazy. That, like, goes without saying. Strongest deck I've ever played, yada yada yada. I don't know if that's enough anymore. I think just, like...
Yeah. We are officially in the point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every card is the most broken shit you've read in your entire life. Glorious. I bet what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a prediction. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
I bet we're gonna set some trap cards this episode.
Shut the fuck up, Sophie. That's so... Why are you being so sexy and cute and
I know.
incorrect?
On an unrelated note, I'm going first.
Alright, good luck. Have fun.
You...
Yeah, sure.
As well.
Give it to me.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna start this off in a way that's not too surprising. I'm gonna start off by setting 1. I'm gonna set 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set... Just fucking kidding, bitch. Cosmo Wicked Witch. Pass.
Okay.
It's time to go to space, baby.
Cosmos are
We
pretty
are
good
so
at it.
fucking far from Kansas.
Alright, I, on the other hand, am going to do the smartest play. It involves set 1. Set 1. I gotta select choose just zones. I don't feel safe here. Set 2. Set 3. Set 4. And pass.
Alright. So we are not doing this. We're just gonna twin twist us right here, right now.
Okay, let's see what you get.
We're gonna discard, here's another little friend here. Metal Foes Stealing.
Let's go.
I mean, we're just gonna pop these 2 over here.
That is gonna be bad aim and Paleozoic. This one. I don't
This
know how it's
one-
pronounced.
This card is like the worst paleo and it looks hideous. Amazing. Anyway, still in end phase. Wicked Witch effect?
Yeah, sure.
I'll banish Wicked Witch to summon a higher level Cosmo from my hand, and I will be summoning Cosmo Forerunner.
You fucking got it. Let's do it.
Let's see your stupid fish defeat my spaceship, idiot. Oh, that was a really disappointing draw phase. I've been playing a decent amount of Rush Duels, like, cause it came out in Duel Links, and that was just nothing. Well, I gain 1,000 life at least, that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's see. I could do something, I suppose, but it's not very good, so instead we are simply gonna do a little bit of a battle phase about it.
The card you are going to be destroying is a little friend of mine by the name of Gradle Slime Jr.
Let's go!
I am going to declare the on destroyed by battle effect to special
I'm fucking
summon
sliming right now.
Gradle Slime Jr. So here's the thing. I don't actually know if this deck that I'm playing right now, which could be anything, it actually beats Metal Foes in MR3. But it won my heart. So we're gonna see what happens.
Oh, you know, I'm sure you can find a way to beat Metal Foes. I'm wondering how you're outing this Forerunner. Go ahead.
That is a decent question for sure. And I guess we just gotta start blasting, you know what I mean? I'm gonna activate a trap card by the name of Shape Sister.
Okay.
I would like to chain this Paleozoic.
Sure. Have fun. Have a great time. Paleozoic lean.
Now, did we do everything our heart desires? I think so. It's a little bit weird how I have to do things, but I think it's gonna work out alright. Let's start with these 2.
It could be anything, folks. It could be anything.
It's going to be Paleozoic Opabinia.
That sounds totally awesome.
Yeah, motherfucker. We got some plays.
That's all Plunger Mouth.
We are going to... this is a little bit weird because it means we can't search a Paleozoic Spello Trap next turn, but I actually think, state of our graveyard, we do need to detach the trap card to declare this card's search effect.
Having
It
a
is
trap.
fully going to be, Does this work exactly the way I want it to? Not really. You know what? We are going to go a different route. Let's go Paleozoic Olenoids.
Interesting. Alright, we have MST, folks.
We're gonna use the effect of Opabinia to activate Olenoids.
Alright, you know what? Hilariously, it is optimal to chain Oasis of Dragon Souls to put Steolin in the extra deck.
Fair enough. I will chain to your guy Paleozoic.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about a Paleozoic. They don't matter to me.
We can at least make your life difficult for the next turn. Let's normal summon a card that
Show
you...
me. Show
You
me.
may be wondering what we're playing to make a certain package like this work. Here's Submarine Frog!
God of Wetland Speed, baby, my boy!
Oh, baby.
Oh, my best friend.
Oh, wait. Do we have a funny line?
No, there's no comedy.
Yeah! Holy shit! We do have a funny line. Let me make sure this works the way I want it to. We have to lose a little bit in the way of resources. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's I know Forerunner has a floating effect, but I think it's worth it to beat it this turn. Let's go ahead and do the funny line.
Not funny. I hate comedy.
Okay, so it is going to be Shape Sister, and it's going to be a Synchro Summon, which means that we do have to banish this Paleozoic, and we are going to summon Phonon Pulse Dragon. I can declare a level from 1 to 3. It becomes a level 3 tuner, and we are going to sync it up for level 5 to make a Crystron Amatrix.
Yeah,
switch your
for
monster
sure.
to defense mode, non-targeting.
Oh no, not like that.
And let's see what happens.
I mean, what's gonna happen is the effect of Cosmo Forerunner. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you got it. These cards have never been played before. Jew the Queen, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Holy fucking shit. Very based, very real.
Yeah. Shockingly, almost every card in this match has been played at some point. Except Submarine Frog. I would assume.
Here's the thing about the deck, which again could communicate anything that is hiding in my extra deck.
Why are we hiding information? I know.
You know you don't. No, you don't. So,
That's true.
I can play constructed level Paleozoics except for exactly Swap Frog. But it turns out Swap Frog is pretty important. As far as cards go.
Yeah. Speaking of important cards, here's one I have. It's a motherfucking Cosmo Tin Can.
Let's fucking go! Yeah. God, Cosmos are very cool.
Beep boop. I am an astromech unit with no heart.
Okay, so Crystron had its on-summon effect, and it's just a 2500 vanilla. So we will see what happens from here.
Oh, what's gonna happen is the effect of Cosmo Tin Can, baby.
Yeah, you got it.
I will pay 500, reveal 3 Cosmos, and you pick one to add to my hand. We are going to reveal Cosmo Town, Cosmo Forerunner, and a little fella by the name of Cosmo Dark Eclipser.
Let's fucking go. Alright.
Okay. That is...
Oh, I didn't randomly pick shit. What are you dueling book? Judge?
Fuck yeah. No agency for you. Alright, I'm gonna go standby, I'm gonna go main. I mean... what if we just, like, do a couple funny little things? I'm gonna scale my good friend, Metal Foe's Goal Driver.
Do we have a response to this? I don't think we do. That's fine.
Cool, cool, cool. I will now scale my good friend, Metal Foe's Silver.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Silver target Goal Driver.
So, I have a question about this. If I bad aim the gold driver, do you not get the D search?
I do not, because it's an end if you do on the Metal Foes.
Then that is what we'll do.
Alright. That is fine. Tin can effect? Vanish?
Yeah, you got it.
Forerunner Turbo, baby. What can I say?
Let's fucking go. Alright. I gotta do it again.
Yeah. I'll go to battle. God, the weird thing about this is that neither of your monsters does anything at the moment.
No.
No.
A little bit.
I guess we'll clear Amatrix. That thing can attack, I suppose.
Yeah,
that's like a good thing to be able to do.
It's a biggie.
Alright. We have a Millennium. Oh, what the fuck?
Needlebug Nest.
Alright, you know what? That tracks.
Illinoids.
I respect the play.
And we will mill 5. No! Where the fuck is Rodentodon?
Oh, let's thank God. Dimensional barrier out of there.
Okay.
I can't believe you pulled this. Me whining about one hollow pull with my Scarlight Ignister.
Alright, well, we got there in the end. Rodentodon.
Oh, that is surely a Rodentodon.
And, you know, folks, I would like to introduce all of you at home to the secret rare card known as Totally Awesome.
Froggily Amazing has arrived, folks.
Frogdumptious Scrumptious is fucking here.
The problem with that is that I can't be mad about you pulling multiple because I love this dog. I love him so much. My problematic fave.
I will say this, I am less like down on frogs than the last time we played them, because the last time frogs were in the format, they were just like so many steps above the rest of the format that it was actively irritating to play against them. Now it's just like that. Like now this is just how cards are. So we're gonna go to end.
Yeah.
Do you have anything
Standby.
before I do this?
You can do that first. That's fine.
Alright, it is going to be Dupe Frog.
Epic. And I regret to say at this point, I will declare the mandatory effect of Forerunner to gain 1,000 life points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Hold on. This doesn't target, right?
No.
Oh! Okay.
I was like, oh, I'm going to do this? Let's go! I'm going to battle!
Now, does it float? Yeah, I think it does.
It does not float if you steal it, but then it does obviously float if I run it over.
Oh my fucking god, I can steal it! I mean, that's obviously the funniest thing. We're gonna do that. And you know what? I messed up with this Opabinia, so we are going to tribute it to use Totally Awesome's effect. Negate Forerunner, and then I am going to steal it.
Yep, and it gets set onto the field.
Yeah. I mean, you can still get it, but it sets you were gonna get it either way. It sets you back a step.
Yeah. That's actually a problem. I shouldn't have told you that.
There's so much text on this card. It just goes on and on and on. It's a custom card. It was a custom card made by Sophie.
Correct. Legitimately true. God. Hilariously, Dupe Frog is a huge fucking problem here.
It's so fucking funny.
Okay, back to you.
Oh my god.
We got it this fast. I simply won't die. I know this about me.
Alright, we are going to... You worked out so well the first time.
I'm getting too blocked in the year 2016.
We aren't gonna go. We aren't gonna go past that.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, for sure.
we'll see. You.
Show me something good here. We might be in trouble, folks.
Okay. Okay.
I hate to tell you this, it's not looking amazing for our hero.
I don't know what the fuck you're
Go
talking
ahead.
about. Our hero. My hero is a little frog.
But I can't even argue with that. Gain you 1,000 life points.
Oh, that's so funny. Do you have anything in response to me gaining 1,000?
Yeah, totally awesome.
Yeah. So, I'll summon Submarine Frog. How fucking funny would it be if this is another tin can?
I mean, if it was a tin can, I would have summoned it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fuck it, we always go for it.
It's fucking Sword Troopers, I'll take 200, and I will also be activating Metal Foes counter.
Declare totally awesome.
Yeah?
Alright. This card's
You
a little
know,
bit good.
In theory, Cosmos are a great counter to that deck if it weren't for that little detail of the mandatory effect on Forerunner that Toad does out it. It's a little awkward.
I can't believe Toad both outs it and then fucking steals it. It's
Dude,
such
Toad's
a goofy line of text for a ridiculous fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Unbelievable.
Oh, so I'm gonna be opening 4 packs, you're gonna be opening 2, and we will see what happens.
It could be anything.
Okay.
You know, I dared to have hope there for a moment, and I think that was foolish, but you know, in the end, you should be thanking me for not subjecting you to a paleo mirror. We're gonna go see if we can pick up some Oleanoids. I mean, not yet. We surely can't yet. We might just be cursed, I would have to say, but on the other hand, Spiral Super Agent is a very decent card. We might be able to just play that at some point. It's a solid standalone. Cool. Toss that into the collection, and time to side in some back row hate, eh?
That is gonna be game 1 at the hands of the unfathomably powerful Toad Man. We're gonna be opening 2x2 Dark Illusion and Invasion Vengeance. They stuff from both of these packs I want. Magician of Dark Illusion, not exactly. Steal-In, actually, wait, this pack actually is exactly what I'm looking for. We needed a 3rd copy of Silvered and a 3rd copy of Steal-In. Both of those are really great to see. Not gonna get the other Metal Foes counter, though. I guess we will try again later. Invasion Vengeance? Crystron Phoenix. Hilariously, I think I already pulled this, card. It's pretty good. Alright. No, unfortunately we are. No, I'm totally lying. That's our 2nd copy of Dynamiscus. That's as much a thing we were looking for as anything else. We will add that to the deck, add this to the collection, and move on to game 2. I have Windows on Windows. I'm like a fucking Windows Simulator 2012.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly what you are.
Folks, we are back with game 2 of match 1. That's it. What do you have to say?
All I have to say is that I might lose for my choices today, but I like my deck, and in the end, I think you, the viewer, owe me for not making you watch a paleo mirror. So keep that in mind.
We will see what happens. This deck is good, but it's good on turn 3. So, we will see if I get to where I need to go.
Alright, nice simple tone. It is My Girl, Wicked Witch. It is a set, and it is a pass.
Alright, my turn's also gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna
Yeah?
set 1,
Really?
set 2,
Really?
set 3, set 4, set monster, activate Mirage of Nightmare and pass.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
The time has come! Do you have anything?
Drop 4, asshole. Are you good? Oh my
no,
god.
Society is crumbling and my life is an empty shell. But I'm having
Great.
fun right now.
Great. Well, I have someone to fix that society for you. I summoned the protagonist.
Ooh, Cosmo Farm Girl. This is an ultra rare, kind of a huge part of making the deck function. Very cool that you're rocking one.
Oh, I got lots of Ultra Cosmos, let me tell you. Alright, surely this attack will go through and nothing bad will happen to me.
What? How do I feel about this? I'm ambivalent about this because it's Ronin Toden.
Yeah, whatever. Sure.
Oh boy.
Alright. This feels a little stupid, but I am gonna Dino Miscus the Ronin Toden.
That's sad. I mean, I don't hate it from your perspective, and I don't love it from my perspective.
Right. Don't think too hard about this Discord. And now the moment of truth. I'd attack directly with Cosmo Farm Girl.
This card can be targeted, so we are in fact going to Canada that.
That does make sense. However, Shane Dino Miscus. Shane Farm Girl.
Fascinating. Okay. I do not have a response to that.
Excellent. I will special summon from my hand Cosmo Landwalker.
Let's
and we
fucking
revive the Dino Miscus. And just
that's
like an argument.
A lot of things going on.
And that is the idea. Go, Landwalker!
Well, does this thing do anything right now?
No one says that's the guy, you know?
Okay. I mean, the guys are hitting me. It must be said.
They are. They really are. Alright. I got several guys out here. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna discard 4 is what you're gonna do.
Yeah. The theory behind this deck is that we essentially have 6 copies of MST, but we surely did not find them. Do you want to
I'll just tell you what you're keeping. Yeah. You're keeping that one. Congratulations.
Okay.
Is
So
it a good
it's
one?
gonna be Canada. You don't get to see it.
I'm just wondering. I thought as a friend you might want me to know. I care about your well-being.
Not great. It must be said. Wait. I think I could have played that differently. I think I might have hard through. We'll see. We'll see.
You know, we all be throwing.
Yeah, because actually.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, I
Pumpkin.
did fuck up, didn't I?
Where you going?
Okay, we're not dead, so we will go set 1 and pass.
So true. Alright. Have fun. Draw 4.
Yeah.
How much damage do we have on board? That's like enough? I mean, I guess we force you to, like, stop me, right? We're gonna go Wicked Witch first.
It's going to be Paleozoic Pacaya.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to also chain, this one.
Yeah. Paleozoic Canada.
Paleozoic Canada for sure. Draw 2. Goodbye.
And furthermore.
Nah. now we are... Ooh, is that really where we're at? Unfortunately, it kind of is. It's not good.
Would I like to hear?
Oh, I mean, we can make it not the worst. So we're gonna go Eldonia, target Wicked Witch.
Sure.
Yup.
So you just want me to crash? Sure.
Bloop.
Big. Okay, we got away with that. I mean, doing that's a little funny. I'm gonna scale Stealing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Stealing, targeting Wicked Witch.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's what I want to do. We'll do this. I will be setting a Metal Foes spell trap from deck. I think we'll just grab a good old-fashioned Metal Foes counter.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then I'll summon Cosmos Sword Troopers.
Okay.
And I will be paying 1,000 life points to summon a Psychic-type Cosmo from my graveyard, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Butte?
Twin Twisters.
I see the problem. Okay. Hey.
Interrupted what?
Want it just called 4? Oh wait, Mirages. Oh, you took your
I
own.
destroyed Mirage, motherfucker! Anyway, interrupted Kaiju.
Wait. So, I didn't actually see what you targeted. I just assumed it was my stuff. What do I still have?
You still have the scale.
Okay.
Yeah, I destroyed Mirage and your back row.
I just assumed.
Yeah! No, I want to keep my draw 4.
I suppose.
Anyway, I'm activating Interrupted Kaiju Slumber.
Shocked it's taken us this long to see this. Chain Wicked Witch. I'll pay 1,000 so it can't be destroyed this turn.
Okay.
Okay, these two die. You summon your Kaijus.
Yeah, and, I mean, I think it's going to be Sticky String Kaiju for you.
Oh, Momogas! Let's go!
And, oh, do we not have the beefy one in deck? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Come on, Momogas,
actually,
but no Jizzy Tummy.
no. No fucking Jizzy Cummy, unfortunately. It's just gonna have to be... Oh, yeah, because I fucking, Mirage of Nightmared my... Okay, this is what it's gotta be.
You're surely dead. Trigger Landwalker.
Okay.
Level 5 or lower, I guess. I mean it floats, so it will just be the Delta Shuttle.
Okay. Those are a pretty productive 2 cards. What do we want to do from there? Oh, we can make this work pretty well for us. Yeah. Our life points are pretty low, so we have to be careful about how we do this. And it's a little bit convoluted. But Sophie, not the way you expected to see this card enter the fray, but I'm gonna activate Dimensional Barrier or Declare Ritual.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
for
I'm
sure.
gonna get myself a little Olomoid.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
We're gonna normal summon Radal Slime Jr.
Yeah.
We are going to overlay. I gotta decide really quickly which one I'm doing right this second. I think I can just have everything, right?
Strongest activation of Dimensional Barrier.
What?
Strongest activation of Dimensional Barrier. TBA.
Okay, so it's gonna start with Ulpabinia. Declare Ulpabinia, detach Gradle Slime Jr., and we will add from deck to hand Paleozoic Olodoids.
Yeah.
We are going to activate Olonoise on Metal Foes.
Yeah.
We will chain Picasa. We are going to activate Paleozoic Dinomishcus, targeting shuttle.
Yeah,
Pitching
this one can be targeted, unfortunately.
my last kaiju. Sighted 4 of them in, but we are going to be summoning this one.
Yeah,
We will overlay and make totally awesome.
yeah.
Go to battle, clear your kaiju.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
You still take damage from this, right?
Yeah.
Boop.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it's looking great.
Okay. We build a pretty good board from ourselves after taking 1,000,000 damage.
Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. Oh.
Standby or
Yeah.
it's gonna be Dupe Frog.
Yeah, it surely is gonna be Dupe Frog, I suppose.
I can't believe I just have a Ronin in Graveyard and just haven't gotten a single frog into rotation until now.
Yeah, I think that's gonna matter a lot, actually. I guess go ahead?
Okay. Stand by.
Sure, for sure.
So, it's gonna be Submarine Toad.
I mean, why would it not be?
And then we are going to fully overlay for a second copy of the secret rare known as Totally Awesome. I mean, like, we will go, Opabinia, yeah, I guess, we just go, like, ooh, it doesn't really actually matter because we just need a discard because we're going to, go Dino on the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you, you know? Why wouldn't you do that?
And we will special summon an Olenoids in the process. Um,
Bismagia, no.
I'm sorry, but no Bismagir. Wow, okay, so,
Okay.
that happened.
Okay, so first things first, my band's Totally Awesome Dino Misguess, done. Let's get that out of the way first off. Very sad I didn't get to summon my own Toad, which I do own.
Yeah.
I'm also very sad I didn't get to use the fact that I own Toad to, Ghost Reaper you. Really wanted to do that.
Yeah, unfortunate. Those wins weren't free. This deck is very cool. Cosmos are eternally a huge problem to get off of the field.
Yeah, So, my deck planning process for this week, I mentioned this a bit earlier. So, like, I really like Cosmos. I really wanted to play it. And Cosmo Metal Flow's pretty good. It's not, amazing for me, because as you're gonna see here, I did not pull up super well in Metal Foes. I really don't have enough names. But I figured I had enough that, like, if I'm popping, like, Cosmo Towns, I can run stuff like Chicken Game that's good to pop, you know, popping Cosmo ships is good. It's a way to get value while sitting on Cosmos, which is theoretically a way to win this matchup, because 4 mana is super hard to out, and if I summon Dark Eclipser, it just reads win the game. What happened in practice is that it didn't matter, because Paleo with Toad is an unbelievably good deck that I chose not to play because even as someone who loves control decks and loves slow grindy games, if I had to play a Paleo mirror, I would die. I would just die.
That is all 100% correct, or, like, valid and correct and true. And I will say, it's even with a mediocre Metal Foes, lineup, this deck is really, really strong.
Yeah.
It just, it just didn't line up because I got to either the Totally Awesome or, like, the tools that I, needed, But yeah, the thing about it is that like I was just like preparing for this episode and I watched the history of Yu-Gi-Oh on Paleozoic, and our polls really are just exactly the same except for like the fact that Swap Frog is banned and like some
Yeah,
other like extra deck like intricacies, but
yeah, but
we
who
have the
cares?
three ones that we need. So yeah, completely reasonable. I'm
Oh,
not
wait.
sure. Well,
Wait. Hey.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, would you actually bedum Dinomiscus with me? Would you do that as a special little gift? Just for fun? Maybe?
Hmm. I don't hate the exist. I would almost like limit Dino-Miscus, limit some other fucking thing. I don't hate like having because the card game is just
Mm,
very strong now.
no.
If you feel like you really want to, I'll do it.
I mean, really, the angle here is I realize I need to free up a band because I am not fucking getting Dimensional Barrier. I'm not doing it. You can't make
I
me.
mean, we saw Dimensional Barrier's most powerful activation. How could we
We have.
possibly
We've seen
allow?
everything.
We've
Yeah, you know
seen.
what?
Okay,
No, no,
okay.
no. I'm not banning Dinomiscus. I'm banning Dimensional Barrier, and we can fight over what to do with the Badam, I suppose.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure yet what I want to do with the Badum, and I'm also not yet sure, what I want for my own ban, so I'm kind of willing to just, wait a minute on that and just go into, game 3 with the understanding that my main character is no longer with us,
Yeah.
regrettably.
I'm sorry to have to do it to you, Toad. I love you so much, but also, holy fuck.
Mirage of Nightmare
I
is
would like
always
a second deck to be
indicative.
viable.
Mirage of Nightmare is always indicative of a healthy format. Patson.
I'm never banning it. I'm committed.
It was pretty instrumental in me not losing this game. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that is the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I will go ahead and do some siding and pulling, and we will be back. Not our most honorable feeling win in the universe. Totally Awesome is a custom card, but we will take the 2 more Dark Illusion. I think that's our second fucking copy of that. That is our second copy of Gold Driver, as well as our second copy of Heavy Freight Train Derrick Rain. Could really take the third Metal Foes counter? No, I think that's like a second or third copy of Spiral Super Agent. Jesus fucking Christ, I might need to do something with Spirals. For those of you who enjoyed this high intensity, high impact match, let's do game 3 and see what happens. Well, that happened.
God, like, I want to be mad about this, because I think my deck's real cool and I didn't get to do a ton, but, like, I can't hate Toad. He's a funny little boy. You know?
Sophie being beat to death violently by a Totally Awesome in a back alley. Oh, I can't stay mad at you just fucking dying.
The two kinds of beings I would accept beating me to death are Sexy Woman and Totally Awesome.
Now, what about a Sexy Woman Totally Awesome?
Yes, please, not on Steam. I can't. I mean, we're still always going first. I can't let Paleos go first.
Did I just got here. Did I miss Frog Gaming? You missed it insofar as Frog Gaming is now banned.
Oh.
I'm playing all these fucking frog cards in my deck now. I'm playing Submarine Frog, Sophie.
Sucks for you. I've opened maybe the greatest hand of all time. I'm gonna scale Rail Metal Foes Bismagear.
Oh, this is the combo. This is super concerning.
This is the combo. Activate Cosmo Town.
Oh, no!
Bismagear
Okay.
target Cosmo Town.
Yeah, so, yes.
So I'll
yes,
be
yes.
setting a Metal Foes counter. I will then be triggering Cosmo Town to add a Cosmo card from my deck to my hand.
Yeah. That is, you know.
And you know what? There's no reason to fuck around. We're just gonna search Cosmo Dark Eclipser.
Yes! Junior Journey format fucking destroyer, motherfucker.
That
Oh, this
is
is
the idea.
literally devastating.
We're gonna set one, and guess what? It's not over yet. I also opened Tin Can. End
Oh
phase.
no. So, yeah.
We're gonna go. We're actually gonna go, I think, Town, Wicked Witch, Forerunner.
So fucking silly versus this.
And,
Oh my god,
you
that's
know,
the best one. That's just the best one with a Dark Destroyer in your hand. Holy shit. Well,
but to be clear, this isn't Dark Destroyer. This is a different card.
Dark Eclipser. Oh yeah, they did just print 2 3K monsters. The other one was also good in junior format after Dark Destroyer got banned. Like, to be clear, these are both junior format destroyers. This
Very
is the
true.
board.
End phase Tin Can?
Oh, I think that is, great for me.
Yeah. See, now I really wish I had a Slip Rider, but I don't. But you know, somehow I think it's not gonna matter all that much. We're gonna just do this, you know. Just a little of that. And you know what? Why not? Still in end phase. I think we're just gonna go Oasis of Dragon Souls, target Wicked Witch.
You got it, homie.
And you know what? Still in end phase, Wicked Witch effect.
We did it, folks!
We are just gonna summon Cosmo Dark Eclipser.
Okay, so I notice a problem with this card specifically against my deck.
Yeah, so Dark Eclipser cannot be targeted, and is also a non-once per turn trap negate.
Okay, how many Cosmos? Now, is it Cosmo
Only
card?
one for now. It has to be a monster.
Okay. If it were
I
Cosmo
believe.
card, I would auto-concede.
Oh! Alright. Let's do a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, shall we? I think this Tin Can's done its job. I'm gonna activate Tin Can.
Yeah.
Forerunner.
Wow, man, all of my cards do say target, don't they?
They really do.
Really
Normal Wicked Witch.
Indisputably. I think this feels not great, but we have to stem some of the bleeding, or just make you use a fucking negate. We're gonna try to Dino Miscus the Wicked Wish.
Dino Miscus, the Wicked Witch. Epic. Shane Wicked Witch.
No! How do you have another?
You knew I had this from Tin Can. Second Forerunner?
Oh, did you search 2 Forerunner? I thought you only searched the one.
I think you only. Yeah, no, I did open the
Yeah!
other one.
Fuck
so I can't put
you!
you that much.
I did. Oh, the other Forerunner was already on the field, motherfucker. I played that correct.
Anyway, battle phase?
Yeah.
Spaceships.
Cradle Slime Jr.
On anything but Great Slime Jr.
So strong. Cradle Slime Jr. Alright, now I lose.
Excellent. We are playing the one Gradle. Beautiful.
What Gradle?
Excellent. Very cool. And just because I think it's a little safer, we're just gonna go Bismagear, target a Forerunner.
You got it.
So we're gonna pop this. I guess we'll get Metal Foes Fusion. That's the funniest one.
Yeah.
We're also gonna Metal Foes Counter while we're at it. You know, summon a guy.
You do just get to do this. It must be said.
I most assuredly do.
Yeah, see, this is what I thought was going to, like, happen games 1 and 2. Like, to be clear, like, even if I still had Totally Awesome, I was still losing this one.
Mayhaps. You wanna say anything to that?
The fuck am I chaining to that? No, you're good.
Okay. I suppose.
With my
Uh,
what do you think I'm chaining to this?
I activated a trap card.
Oh, it's main 2.
Yeah.
I don't need to like. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I guess we gotta like at least do something. I don't know what this will do.
Yeah.
Like,
See, what's happening here is I want to watch you squirm. It amuses me.
okay, watch me squirm after losing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Listen, I need to take what I can get. We're actually not going to trigger Forerunner. I just want Cosmos and Grave for no particular reason.
Yeah, you got it.
Set pass.
Sweet. What if Ronin towed me?
For sure.
We overlay. I can't do anything. I mean, we will deck thin, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We will. We should add this just because it doesn't target one of your guys. This one.
True.
And, smile face. Smile emoji.
So very true. End phase, we're gonna just early annoyed this.
I mean, it's just a hallucinogen. It's just a humble shrink
As
that targets.
I will gain 1,000 life points, thank you very much. Oh, very funny I can do that. I mean, I guess we might as well, right? Check this shit out. I'm gonna normal summon Metal Foes Steelin.
Wait, you can do this.
I activate Metal Foes Fusion.
Oh my god, you crazy son of a bitch, you've done it.
I will fuse my Steelins to summon Metal Foes Orichalc, the OG Chaos Max Dragon.
I mean, like, this is pretty good. This is pretty alright.
It could be worse. Activate Metal Foes Fusion.
Yeah.
I will draw one card. Summon Foam Girl?
Fuck me!
I normal summon. Never mind. I'm literally just cheating.
Cool.
You're gonna take 800 damage.
I mean, we at least have something that we can activate.
I think the most disrespectful thing I can do is Dark Eclipse of this.
Yeah, for sure. And this chain blocks me, right? So I can't hallucinate.
Oh, it surely does.
Yeah, Paleozoics are good, but they have their limits.
Honestly, if you did that, it would be worse for you, because then I could just replay Orichalc attacking that.
Oh! Wait, yeah, okay, I see it.
Yeah. So anyway. Eh.
Alright, so that's 800. That's definitely the worst thing about this turn for me.
I would agree. Alright, what is hit with this? It's got a little more attack than that, I think.
We'll work our way there. just hit the end turn.
Alright, yeah.
So...
It's okay though, I don't have any more follow-up next turn, so it can't get worse.
Alright, so, let's see, we've got, the card that needs a discard. We've got 600 defense.
Let's go!
600 defense. 2,000 defense, but still lethal. Yeah, you have got the game 3.
Oh, beautiful. Really happy I at least got one. This deck is cool, and my Cosmo pool is fucking nuts.
Yeah,
like, I have Farm Girl, Double Tin Can, Dark Eclipser. Like, Tin Can's an Ultra 2. I have such good Cosmo pulls.
Yeah. I think I have, like, similar level. I don't have Farm Girl or Dark Eclipser, but I have, like, Double Tin Can, as well as, like, the level 5 that, like, pops the spell trap.
Yeah, missing that did suck a bit, but we got to do the thing, I suppose.
Yeah, your deck got to pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Hey,
just
also,
straight up got out tempoed there. Now,
So
what are
I've
you
had a
thinking?
revelation about the Badum, right? Which is that I know you said originally you only pulled one Dino Miscus, so I see two now, but still not a full
Yeah.
playset. And I only have one Oleanoid, so I feel like we have a pretty easy double limit lined up.
Olean noise, is that the spell trap pop?
Yeah,
You know what? Yeah, I completely agree with that. Let's go ahead and double limit the card that banishes a face-up card and the mystical space siphon. I think that is a solid hit to the paleo deck.
yeah. Like, Canadia's still at 3, but like, I don't know. Everyone loves Book of Moon, right? And that's kind of, sort of Book of Moon.
But yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm banning. Um, it could be chicken game.
No, my friend.
I
Oh,
kind
my
of
best
wanna.
metal foes pop.
Yeah, I'll say this. I wish I was dead gave me a Metal Foes brew that he thinks is better than the Paleo Toad deck, and I think he might well be correct. Uh, but I didn't bother playing that because I love playing a deck with Submarine Toad too much.
Oh, that
So, that might be the case, what we're doing next match, and therefore I don't think I'm gonna hit Metal Foes just yet. But I think... you know what? Fuck it. We'll do self-serving. Blazing Mirror Force.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, that is
Yeah.
incredibly
It's
reasonable.
very, very strong, very sacky. Not much more to say about it.
Well,
Um...
3 mirror forces this season, and now we're back down to 0. R.I.P. Kings.
We'll see you in the Unban Everything match.
All I have to say is that where the fuck is my Volflame? Pack opener? Please? It's a rare? Please?
I didn't pull playsets of the commons the first go around of Metal Foes, so I was also kind of like, I'm gonna wait a second to play this deck. Hopefully this next round goes better.
Hopefully.
That is going to put us back in the lead for Arc V, and with that we're going to be opening 8 more packs of the Dark Illusion. Just a lot of Metal Foes that we're looking for at this point. Hopefully we can find them. Third Metal Foes counter, great start. Metal Foes combination, very good. Now can we find a Metal Foes fusion card? Another Metal Foes combination. Pack number 4, Premature Reborn. A little bit steep, but pretty good. Another Ebon High Magician. I think we have like 12 of these fuckers, right? Another Subterror, Quick Fix. Another fucking ultra rare Subterror. Last pack magic. Not so much. It's another copy of Heavy Freight Train Derek Crane. That's not bad. We'll go ahead and throw this into the collection and see what we are playing for next match.
Okay, mid-match opening time, and we're actually gonna mix things up a little bit. So the Dark Illusion is clearly the better set. We're gonna mostly open that, but I'm gonna use my 2 extra packs from the extra match last time to open 2 packs of Invasion Vengeance. There's a couple things in there I want. The biggest thing we need is Volflame, but there's some other rares I'm hoping for too. Let's see what we can do, and right off the bat, we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty sure we only had 2 gold rifle, great to finish that up, and Coral Dragon Secret Rare. Our Synchro pool is unbelievable. Like, we have 3 crazy 6s now, in Coral, Sirius, and Metaphys. We have a good 8, we have good 9s. We might have to find a way to play this. So the third Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend is a bit worse as a synchro, but more importantly, we finally have a Volflame. That is huge, it is a name, it is a high scale, it's searchable off Summoner's Art. Really great to have that, would like at least one more. But this has been a great opening so far. Dark Dragon. That is interesting. That is really interesting. That might be nuts. I'm not sure how yet, but goddamn. Ooh, and this is what I was hoping for. This is what I was hoping for. second super agent, first spiral gear drone. There is a world we can put together a spiral package. I don't think we'll be able to play it as a full deck, but as a package with something else, we might be able to do something cool with this. Second drone, very nice, very nice. Don't think we really need more combinations. What's Pendulum Hold? Oh my god, Pendulum Hold is crazy, wait. This is just Solemn Warning for Pendulum Summons. Well, that card's going in the side deck, let me tell you. Holy fuck, I should have read that earlier. Tune Dark Magician, very funny. Not very good, but you know, funny. Tuning Gum, also funny. And bit of a unassuming end, but that is okay. We got everything we wanted pretty much, aside from a second full flame, but we'll live. Invasion Vengeance, we are greeting for Spiral Hollow. That's what we're doing here. And we will not get rewarded, it appears. We will just not get rewarded at all. Alright, well, that was a waste of 2 packs, but actually, I think we only had 2 Bismugear, so that's pretty good too. Shoring up the Metal Foe pool a little bit. Alright, well, I'm gonna hop in the tank and see what I can cook up. We got pendulums, we got synchros. Might be something cool we can do here.
Okay, so what we've done here is we've basically taken what I believe to be the best deck in my collection and added 6 cards to it. For those of you who have watched a lot of episodes of this, y'all know I'm a bit agnostic when it comes to number of cards in a deck. I personally don't think there's a lot of difference in statistical likelihood between a 40 card deck and a 41 card deck, and often the utility of having maybe an extra card that helps you against specific matchups, especially if it's like particularly searchable, usurps the value of having always a 40 card deck list. This is a thing I truly believe, and I think it's a very defensible position to have. What's maybe less defensible is how it gets a bit slippery slope with me, how I'll start with 41 cards and then in brewing end up with 42 and then be like, oh, what's the difference between 41 and 42, really? And then I'll do it a couple more times in a row and then I'll realize, oh, right, now I actually have a deck with a possible consistency problem. That's kind of what happened here. A couple of revisions of Metal Foe Yang Zing with a Gradle Slime Jr. package to bring out our Baxia possibly. It's morphed into this 46 card package that's trying to be ready for a couple of different situations, and I don't actually think it's particularly... Hey Charlie, what's going on? I don't actually think it's optimal, but I like all of these cards, and I am okay with going a little bit over 40, especially in this series where I am essentially learning a whole lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to learn how these cards function and which of them are the ones that I should have been removing from this list, because honestly, I'm not sure. So yeah, shouts out to I Wish I Was Dead for this list that aims to use the floating effect of Yang Zing combined with the destruction and search effect of Metal Foes to create essentially an endless supply of advantage. We don't have as many trap cards in this deck as we did the Paleo one last match, but rest assured this is a trap card deck. All of our trap cards are powerful and nearly every single one of them is easily searchable by this deck's central engine. Up here we've got 2 copies of Zephranu, Secret of the Yang Zing, which can search any of our Yang Zing or Zephyra trap cards, all of which are really, really powerful negates. And then we've got 1 Bixie Water of the Yang Zing and Serani Fire of the Yang Zing, both of which can float into each other or Zephranu. Then we've got Unmasked Dragon, which is one of the less good cards are playing in this deck because it needs to be destroyed by battle to get its search effect, but it's essentially another copy of Zephranu. And then Dragon Dowser, which is not only searches Zephranu, but also gets it immediately into the extra deck and immediately gets you a trigger. Alongside our Yang Zing package, we are also playing a package of 3 Gradle Slime Jr. because it's a tuner that can go with Zephranu into Baxia Brightness of the Yang Zing, and since we're playing those 3 cards, we decided to play 1 Gradle Eagle and 1 Gradle Parasite, essentially giving us a little bit more to do with the Gradle engine, and then giving us an extra copy of the tuner. The rest of the deck is Pendulum supporting the Metal Foes strategy. Chief among them, Perform a Pal Trump Witch. This isn't a Metal Foes card, but it functions as a polymerization, and that's good because the Metal Foes fusions are very solid and we have a good pool of them. Beyond that, we've got 2 Gold Driver, 3 Silver D, 3 Steelin, 3 Volflame, and 3 Bismugear as our Metal Foes engine, and then we're also playing 1 Ignite Gallon. This is just a low scale. This just functions as a low scale that is also searchable off of Summoner's Art, and it is helpful because we don't have a scale that is low that we can search off of Summoner's Art, and this deck is a little bit low on low scale. Sometimes we're going to be using Trump, which is a low scale, which gives you an idea of kind of where we're at. The Metal Foes are mostly the same. They're vanilla monsters, which as pendulum scales can pop a card to search one of your Metal Foe spell or trap cards. Bismugear is an effect monster that helps with the deck with floating. And then the spell cards are a whole lot of consistency stuff. Chicken Game draws a card and then is a really good pop off of Metal Foes. Painful Decision is a card that can get us whatever scale we need. Summoner's Art is here, and then we've got Twin Twisters and Polymerization. The trap cards are Gradle Parasite, 3 9 Pillars of the Yang, Zing, Zephyr Divine, Strike Metal Foes Counter, and Metal Foes Combination. Most of these cards are going to get searched out on a regular basis. In the extra deck, we've got Metal Foes Adamante, Mithrilium, and Orichalc, as well as Baxia, Herald, Underworld Fighter, Balmung, Phonon Pulse Dragon, Crystron, Amatrix. Did pretty well last match. Honestly, this is my new best generic level 5 Synchro, which is kind of a neat thing to have. RDA's here, as is Gigantic Castle, as is Leo, the Keeper of the Sacred Tree. Then we've got Magister Paladin, number 17, Leviathan Dragon, and Cairn Gorgon. The side deck is just 1 Metaphys Armed Dragon. I think this deck is mostly perfect. Then we've got a big old package of 7 one-of Kaijus, 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, 2 more Twin Twisters, Paleozoic Olenoids, Paleozoic Dinomischus, and Paleozoic Opapania, if we want to do a little bit of Paleozoic Xyzing in this deck. We've got a couple of native level 2 monsters, so it's not completely out of the scope of imagination. That's the deck for this match. Let's see how it goes.
As you can see, my hair's a bit wet because I've just taken a shower, which means I am very clean right now. But you know what's even cleaner? This deck list, baby. This list is flawless. It is streamlined. It is absolutely unbeatable. And I am just lying to you. I am just lying. I just wanted to do the clean bit. This deck is like fine. We're playing Metal Foes. It's clearly the best option that's in the format after we hit Paleos. And we do need a win now. I've fallen behind Jess again. Can't believe this keeps happening. So we have to try to actually win. Unfortunately, our Metal Foes pool is still a bit mediocre. It's improved a lot. We now have 3 of most of the names, meaning we have scales a lot more consistently. And the one of Volflame is non-ideal, would like more, but we can search it with Summoner's Art. Plus we're playing a few random Ignites just to have other Summoner's Arts target to fix scales, or in case we've already gone through the Volflame. So our Metal Foes package is fine, but it's not enough to fill a deck by itself. The logical way to fix that problem would be to just play more Pendulums, but we are going to try something a bit spicy by playing a whole bunch of tuners. Great Old Slime Jr. is terrible, but, you know, it floats. It's maybe the best level 2 tuner we have. And Angel Trumpeter is back again with its best friend, Unexpected Die. The theory here is that this gives us a lot of flexibility in what we can summon. We have access to both level 6s and level 8s, which of course we have very strong monsters for each. We can even potentially go into a 9 with Angel Trumpeter plus a level 5 Ignite we can search. This means we have access to pretty much everything in our crazy Synchro pool, including Crystal Wing. So I'm hoping that high rolling into some big bosses will help us make up for the fact that Jess does have a stronger Metal Foe pool. Outside of our foes and our tuners, we are playing Chicken Game, good card, you can pop it with a Metal Foe. The Metal Foes Fusion, I forgot I only own 2 Twin Twister, I actually can't legally do that, can I? Okay, that is fine. We're just gonna toss in the 3rd Great Old Slime Jr., that's the funniest option. Deck building on the fly. Then we got the Unexpected Die, there's a Metal Foes combo, 2 counter. We search these consistently enough, I don't feel the need to run 3. And then we have a bunch of back rows. The 1 Dinomischus, obviously very good. And then we are playing hard to go first and absolutely fuck Jess up if she's on the mirror. Pendulum Hall is an unbelievable card. Just Solemn Warning for Pendulum Summons. We will just blow her up if she's on Pendulum, and if she's somehow not, we will regret maining this. And then Mind Over Matter is a funny one. This is an auto 5Ds card, which is just Solemn Judgment by tributing a Psychic monster. All the metal foes are Psychics, and they're Pendulum monsters, so it's not like tributing them is a real cost. So I think this is going to be pretty powerful. In the extra, we have a whole bunch of Metal Foes fusions with Mithrilium as our big boss monster. We have a bunch of crazy synchros. We got crazy 6s, we got crazy 8s, we got a crazy 9. Scrap Archery is here for some reason. And then a couple of Xyz, Magister and Sky Cavalry, both of which we could potentially go into. In the side, we have Ghost Reaper as always, some Kaijus as always, a Dice Foon, and the one Olenoids, because if he's on Paleo again, that is scary. Triple Twister, and then the third Mind Over Matter and an Unwavering Bond to bring in if we're going first and she is on Pendulum. I am sort of hopeful for this one. Not the most hopeful, but even if we get our shit kicked in, we might be able to summon some cool synchros and fusions, so hopefully that'll be worth it.
Welcome back, YouTube! Alright, Sophie, I'm gonna be real with you. I took what I think is the best deck in my collection and Joker-fied it a little bit. So we're gonna see what happens. Nobody knows how this is going to go down, least of all me.
Yep. I'm playing, as I love to do, I'm playing maybe like 60% of a good deck, with some stuff in there that'll either high roll into some crazy plays or lose me the game instantly. So we'll see.
Incredible.
Aha!
God, I gotta stop picking scissors. Someday.
It's easy for me.
Alright,
Alright, I'm gonna be going first.
Yeah, going with the expected play. Understood.
Yep. Alright, I'm about to do something real surprising. You're never gonna expect it when I scale a Metal Foes monster!
Yeah, for sure. We're still doing this.
But what will you do when I scale? A second Metal Foes monster!
Yeah, this is not scary at all, because they have the same scale, she said cluelessly.
That's correct. Yeah, I am the proud owner of exactly one Warflame now. Pretty excited about that. And I will now kill it. I will now beat it the fuck up.
That's really Yu-Gi-Oh, isn't it? Like, sometimes you just want to destroy your favorite cards to make them do their cool thing. Alright, there's a Metal Foes counter.
There is indeed. Then I'm gonna... I guess you might as well do this, right? I will scale Metal Foes Silvered.
There's the fucking one.
And we will be conducting a Pendulum Summon, baby. Warflame coming back out.
Yeah.
We are gonna set one alongside him, set a back row, and pass.
I mean, this board is not bad. It's gotta be said.
I've seen worse boards.
But we might have something decent to start off with as well. Sophie, I am going to normal summon Suwani, Fire the Yang Zing.
Oh, we yang and we zingin'.
I'm gonna activate Metal Foes Warflame. I would like to pop my Suwani.
Yeah, this does work, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That bitch don't miss timing.
Yes.
Wow.
So here's here is what is going to happen. We're gonna get a Metal Foes counter, and we're gonna be special summoning in defense position Zephranu, Secret of the Yang Zing.
Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking so much.
Activate Metal Foes Gold Driver.
Oh, we got scales. Okay. Oh, bye.
We're going to pop Zephranu.
Yup.
We will go
This does
ahead.
it too.
Yeah. We're gonna
You're mega cooking.
Metal Foes combination, and then because Zephranu got destroyed, we are going to search from deck to hand a copy of Zephyr Divine Strike.
Jesus Christ, I forgot you still the sound thing.
And now Now we will declare a pendulum summon. We
Sure.
already did Zafranyu this turn, but for no reason in particular, I'm still gonna put it on the field. And you know what? It's also Gradle Slime Jr.
We love Great Slime Jr. You know what? On summon, I am going to tribute Volflame to activate Mind Over Matter.
Oh no! This card still exists! Shit!
Oh, you know this card still exists. Get solemn warning, idiot.
Oh no! Wait, that's all my monsters? Wait,
All
it's
your
a,
monsters. That's how it
says
works with
a
pendulum summons.
monster.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just old wording.
Okay. Do
I
they
think
all
with
go
all
to...
of these can be activated. They do all go to grave.
God damn it! That's just the
That's
end of the
the idea.
game.
That was the plan.
Fuck. Well, oh, fuck. I think we just have to pass and hope we're not dead.
Well, I certainly hope to make you not be not dead in an ideal world. I'm gonna activate Summoner's Art.
I mean, that's a good fucking start.
It's a bit worse because I only have the one Vorflame, but don't you fucking worry. Ignite Gallant is here.
Yes! Oh, you know we're still fucking igniting.
Oh, we are always igniting. Alright. I think the next thing we're gonna do is a good old-fashioned pendulum summon. Volflame Gallant. Come on out, lads.
Yeah, okay, okay. Mind
And
over
then-
matter in pendulum era. It's so good.
It's so good. It's crazy.
No fucking shot.
Let's see. And I guess... You know what? You know what, Jess? You know what time it is? It's time to flip summon Great Old Slime Jr.
Let's go!
It makes the fucking cut.
Oh, Gradle Slime Jr., baby.
Whoop.
It's
Come
the
on
best
out,
level 2
Stardust.
tuner.
Wham!
Alright.
We're gonna go battle. We're gonna just go a whoop.
2400.
And furthermore, a whop.
Yeah.
Main phase 2, we're gonna go Stealing, targeting Volflame.
Yeah.
So we'll pop Volflame. We will copy you a little bit here. I'm gonna grab combo.
Yeah.
And... Yeah, I'll also counter off that.
Mhm.
Okay, so we go counter, and that will get us into... I think we actually just want... I'm not doing that, that's fucking stupid. I'm getting a gold driver in rotation. Whoop.
It's
And it's back
the
to
next
you.
biggest guy.
Big man.
Everything
hear
is
that?
great. Alright. What can I do? It's not nothing. It is definitively not nothing that I can do. Okay, yeah, so we start off with Metal Foes combination.
Yup.
Gold Driver target combination.
Yeah.
So, a couple of things are going to happen here. We're going to... I guess we are going to set Metal Foes counter.
A reasonable thing to do.
Combination is going to let me add Metal Foes from deck to hand. I mean, I guess, like, fuck it, we go Volflame. And
Fuck it, we Volflame. It is the Vanquisher of the Vanisher.
Yeah,
That's all I've
and
been
then
told.
we are also going to Metal Foes counter off of my destroyed card, and it'll be another Volflame.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's... It's not awful, is it? It's not the worst thing.
I'd rather it would be awful for you, ideally.
Yeah, okay, so it's going to be a pendulum summon of 1.
Yeah.
And polymerization.
Yo, we are hard running party, baby!
You do? Did we pull a single copy of Metal Flow's Fusion? Questionable, for sure.
Astounding,
But we did
amazing.
pull Mithrilium.
Oh! Shit, that one's good.
We are going to attempt to declare the effect targeting Stardust. And
yeah.
2 Metal Foes spell traps engrave.
Yup, I suppose that's fine. I don't want it to be fine, but... where are they going?
To deck. There are just now
They just
too
went
many.
on a journey.
So we're gonna bounce Stardust.
Yeah, can't negate that.
We go into... I mean, we just gotta, like, make you do your counter that I know you have at some point.
It's a combination.
Oh, right. But you can just schedule some of this out, so I guess we're just, like, doing it for damage. Boy, oh, fucking boy. Whatever.
Well, cue the extra deck with you, little friend.
Cool. I don't think we normaled this turn, right?
No, that sounds right.
Yeah, okay.
It could be anything.
And then we did the Gold Driver pop, but we did not do the Volflame pop.
That is correct.
Yeah, so we could... I mean, yeah, might as well be proactive about this. We're going to, pop my Gold Driver. Goes to face up extra.
As they do.
And we will set a Metal Foes combination.
Seems good.
Okay. You get to PS for 1,000,000, but this isn't a terrible position given where I was a second ago.
Very fair, very fair. Well, we will this combination first off.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll go silver, I suppose. Pop the combo.
Yeah.
And let's just go ahead. I guess we'll just combo add Gold Driver, and, I mean, you know this already. We absolutely did find Metal Foes Fusion.
Yeah. This is the somewhat concern.
Yep. I will now, as you say, pendulum summon 1 billion.
For sure.
Gold Driver, Volflame, Gallant. Oh, that is such a funny thing I could do if I wanted to. Wait, do I just... I mean... Yeah, you know what? I think it's better to just play it ever so slightly safe. Great Ol' Slime Jr., come forth!
Oh my fucking god, absolutely.
You know we're making Stardust again. They back, baby.
You got it.
And now, Metal Foes Fusion.
Yeah.
We are just gonna fuse Gold Driver and also Gold Driver. And you know, it seems to me, Jess, the best counter to Mithrilium is another Mithrilium.
Let's go! Jess and Sophie, not pull ultra rare challenge, impossible.
Legitimately true. We will Mithrilium. We're gonna target...
is such a good consistency tool. You just get to put all the
It's
good
amazing.
cards back in your fucking deck. I'm assuming my Mithrilium is disappearing a little bit.
It absolutely is. I'm gonna send back combination and counter.
For sure. Goodbye, my friend.
And the nice thing is, I'll also Metal Foes Fusion. Just recycle literally everything. Okay. You know, just for fun, we haven't used Steel in effect yet. We're gonna Steel in target Silvered.
Yeah, for sure.
I will be setting Metal Foes Fusion.
Chat, I hope you're enjoying the last Metal Foes match.
I will activate Metal Foe's fusion.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. And I will
am
be
I
summoning
just full dead to
Orichalc.
Orichalc? I think I survive.
I don't know. This thing's gotta have a big booty for that.
Okay, so it is... Yeah, I take 2,600 and you attack into Dragon Dowser.
Yup. we dousing.
Dragon Dowser effect activate. Special summon from deck Zafranyu.
Oh, that is a problem. Damn.
Yeah, what?
I should have attacked with Miss William first. That's what I should have done. Well, I've been a little foolish, I feel.
We're still in it. We're still in it.
Just a little bit. Well, I guess I'll pass.
Alright.
I mean, break my board, that's all I gotta say.
Ooh, I mean, like, it's gonna take some doing, but I think we have... Oh, and this, so actually, before anything else happens, it dies and I get the search.
Ah,
Do you want me to
that
put
is
my
true.
draw back?
I don't give a shit, who cares?
So, we go 9 pillars,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's figure out, how we survive here. Because the answer may be we're not.
That's the idea.
The secret thing they don't want you to know. I also forgot to fucking Metal Foe's counter, but unfortunately the fact is that, like, I just don't have a boss that I can summon from this position that beats Orichalc. So unfortunately I am gonna have to... You did your very best to throw me that match, but
Yeah. I will say, if you countered in battle phase, you did still lose because Orichalc makes all my
Right.
Metal Foes deal double piercing for some reason.
So Orichalc is a little bit good. We have learned
Because
this here
nuts.
today. Alrighty, that's gonna be game 1. That is 4 packs to you and 2 packs to me.
Is this shit gonna load? I'm bored of waiting, we're just gonna reload and forfeit. I am the superior Metal Foe gamer, for one game at least, and that means we get to invade our vengeance a little more, and pull more Chemicritters, you know? We are really the world's #1 Chemicritter player. Ooh, Ultramathus is a little bit nifty for Subterra, though it's not really that good. Still looking for Spiral Hollow, that's the big thing we want. Although Armatrix... Oh, Armatrix is actually huge. We didn't have one of these yet. At long last, after 3 seasons of Synchros existing, we finally have a generic 5. Incredible. Can we end on anything else interesting? Not really, although we could potentially get some use out of Phantom Knight's launch. Well, I will take an Amatrix. Let's go into game 2 and see if we can cook on death a little more.
What we have learned from this is that the Metal Foes are very good. 2 packs of Invasion Vengeance. That's gonna be 1, and that's gonna be 2. I don't know if this is another potential funny ARA target if we ever want to do that bullshit again. We will save this to the collection and see what we can do game 2. Alright, so as it turns out, it is simple mind over matter. Sophie, how are you feeling after that game 1?
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling nice, I'm feeling slimy, you know? Feeling many things.
I'm really glad that you're feeling slimy. I love that for you. I don't think I hate this hand for me. We'll go Summoner's Art.
Summoner's Fought.
Oh my god, it just gets fucking funnier every single time. Volflame?
Yep.
We go, nothing too terribly special. It is going to be Bismugear Volflame.
Ooh.
We are
Okay,
going
okay.
to pop Bismugear. We are going to set Metal Foe's counter, and in the process declare Bismugear's effect to be activated or resolved at end phase. Set a couple of more cards, go to end phase, and
And you get a little friend, a
we
funny little
get
guy.
a dear friend to me and you, and I think it's gonna be Gold Driver.
Okay,
Alrighty,
okay.
it is your go.
It's my go indeed. Okay. I don't hate this hand. Now, amusingly, given the type of stuff I know you're playing, I believe it is in fact optimal to kaiju this set, monster.
Son of a bitch, no! This is awful! Why would you do that to a sweet little Gradle? What have you become?
Listen, the slime may be gone, but at least you're still sticky.
Stop saying that! Not everything about
Summon
this
us
match has to be fucking sticky, sure.
Not my fault how they named the cards. I'm gonna grab Volflame.
Whatever.
Alright, now how precisely do we want to do this? Probably like this. Scale Steelin.
Yeah, you got it.
Scale Volflame.
Yep.
Steelin.
Yeah.
And I think we are just gonna go Are we? Yeah, no, I think we do. We're going straight for fusion here.
Yeah. It worked out pretty well last time. It's gotta be said.
It surely did. I'll scale to Silphard, and I will be conducting a pendulum summon, if you don't mind.
I mind a bunch, but I think you're gonna go through with it anyway.
Oh, I most assuredly am. Oh, you know, we'll just summon some guys. And then... I see, now I wish I could get Metal Foe's cards engraved, because then I could miss Rillium and put the kaiju back in my hand, but sadly we do not get to do that. That's fine. Where does Metal Foe's fusion?
Okay.
Whoop, whoop. It's time for the classic sit-on Orichalc strategy.
You got it.
I will activate Metal Foe's fusion.
Yeah.
Shuffle that up, get me a draw. Funny one. And yeah, we'll just go to battle.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 400 here. We are going to go counter.
Yeah. Okay, I see the issue.
And
I've located the issue.
I'm trying to think of a reason it's not just Volflame.
I mean, that guy's pretty good.
It's fun to just have a large lad, isn't it?
Big boy.
Yeah, fuck it. Volflame and Volflame.
Beautiful.
It's just a bunch of big dudes.
Main 2, I'm gonna set. And we are gonna actually go Silvered Pop Steelin.
Okay.
And I will be grabbing a counter of my own. Boop.
Hi
And it's
gamers,
back
I'm
to you.
tipsy and I can't stay, but I wanted you to know that I love you. Okay, bye, have a good progression. Thanks, Stove, you are loved as well. What are we doing from this position is the big old question. Okay. Alright, so we start off with Metal Foe's combination.
I mean, that's a pretty good start.
We are going to banish counter.
Yeah.
To add Bismugear to
God,
hand.
it is wild how good counter is.
We are going to Bismugear targeting combination.
Yeah.
We will go ahead and set another combination. Declare the effect of combination. Add from deck to hand I think we're gonna go Silver D.
Yep.
We are
The woman.
going to Full Flame, the Bismugear.
Yeah.
We
I mean, this is pretty good.
will set a counter, and Bismugear effect will go off during the end phase.
Yep.
It's gonna be Silver D, Pendulum Summon 1, Zafranyu,
Yeah, for sure.
add 9 Pillars of the Yang Zing to hand.
Yep.
Set 1, go to end phase. Full Driver. Okay.
Alright. This is an intriguing situation we find ourselves in.
This is the best week of double progression trouble of all time for trap cards specifically, is what I will say.
Honestly. Hey, can I, what's the exact wording on 9 Petals? Can it negate the effect of a spell trap or just the activation?
Negate just the activation.
Okay, perfect. Then we can do it this way. I am going to activate Silver Target Oracle.
Yeah, that is, pretty spicy.
Yeah, so we will do... So that goes to Grave. We will grab my good friend Metalfoe's Fusion. And I will activate the effect of Oracalc in Grave, targeting Zafranyu.
Okay, yeah, okay. Zafranyu dies and we will search a trap card.
Sure, that's fine, just need the 9 Petals offline.
Divine Strike.
Cool. Now, there is... This is still a little bit awkward the way this works. But you know what? I think that's okay. I am going to set a monster, and I am going to activate Interrupted Kaiju Slumber.
Yeah.
Whoop. Goodbye, Ghost Reaper. One day you'll be activated. Alright, so I'm gonna get a Radiant. You are gonna get a Gamma Shield.
And do I get to counter here?
You get to counter, and I also get to counter, and I also get to counter.
Oh dear, that's rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will special summon. Is good ol' stealin'.
A very reasonable thing to do, I must say. We are gonna go for... I suppose it's just... Gore Driver and also Gore Driver. Alright. And now we do get to do this. Metalfoe's Fusion.
Yeah, for sure.
Will fuse my Gore Drivers, and I am going to summon the one and only Metalfoe's Mithrilium.
You got it.
We are gonna go Mithrilium here. I'm actually gonna target my counter and Oracalc, and I'm gonna target the Gamma Seal.
This is pretty good.
I'm liking how it's going. I mean, when I'm shuffling the deck here, we'll also Metalfoe's Fusion. Extremely silly draw. Not that it does very much yet. Alright, well, to the battle phase we go. Bupe.
Goodbye.
And Whoop.
Ouchies.
Enemy phase 2. Unfortunately, I'm not, ending on a turn here, but surely that's fine.
Okay. Now we can make some things happen. Okay, so we start off by PS5ing. We are always PS5ing.
Yeah, that's decent.
Really
That's alright.
It is really just a question of what all we're summoning. I think we go you and you. Oh no! Wait, that's an issue. Hold up. Okay. Wait. We actually have to not pendulum summon one of these. And I think that one was in my hand, actually.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Because we have to use our normal summon on perform a Paltrump Witch.
God, we are down bad for fusion summons. Holy fuck.
This is what not having a Metal Foes fusion does to a bitch.
Horrific to watch.
Add polymerization from deck to hand. We are going to go polymerization.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're getting potty with
I
that.
didn't initially declare the Zafranyu, so we will do
That's
that
fine.
as well.
We love cheating here.
It's a mandatory effect.
Oh. Wow.
I did
So you were
cheat.
cheating before,
I
you
have
fucking cheater?
cheated. I have cheated in the past by not using Zafranyu in games. That is 100% correct. And if you want to
So fair.
go to the tape and give me a game loss, we can talk about it. We go polymerization, and it's gonna be stealing, and then I think Gold Driver in order to summon Mithrilium.
It's a good one.
Declare Mithrilium. We are going to go counter, and nah, that's not where it goes.
No. God, imagine if it added them back to hand.
That would be really fucking broken.
This would be the greatest deck in the history of the universe.
Metal Foes counter.
Yeah.
Shuffle the deck, and we literally cannot send Raiden back. That is the worst move in the history of the world.
I think bouncing 2 Kaidus back to my hand would be really funny, though.
So that is that on that. I was thinking if I misplayed by not activating combination yet, but we literally don't have any targets. This is a weird card where its first line of text generally does not matter. But now that
I mean, you do have a target for it now.
yeah, but after I use the Mithrilium, so it doesn't work out in the sequencing.
Well, like the first effect of a combo activates on summon, and you sent the Gold Driver to grave for the summon, so you would have been able to bring it back.
Oh, I thought I was sending it to. Okay, I misunderstood the sequencing in my head. Can I Metal Foes combination?
Oh yeah, we've established how I feel about cheating.
Awesome.
We should do more of it, I think.
Gold Driver back into rotation. And then we are going to Volflame, destroy combination. Set Metal Foes counter. Declare the effect of combination. Would it shock you to know we are running out of Metal Foes?
You know, it's not the most surprising thing I've heard in my life.
We will set 1, set 2, and that's the board.
Let's go, Radiant! Let's go!
They can't beat the fucking Radiant yet.
That is the idea. I'm gonna kaiju the Franyu.
Come on. Just let me Zafranyu.
No.
Wait, can you do this if you have a
Yeah.
Raiden on the field?
Yeah, because we can both control the kaiju.
I think you're incorrect about that.
Yeah, that's true. We will trigger counter and grave.
Sure.
And I will absolutely be grabbing this Steelin.
Okay.
I'm gonna scale Silvered.
Yeah, okay.
We will Silvered pump the Silvered.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise, I will continue grabbing Metal Foes Fusion.
Yeah.
Scaled Steelin.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I will Pendulum Summon.
Cool.
Yeah. What's your board looking like? Okay. We are gonna summon 1, 2, 3, and 4. The gold drivers have arrived.
What only having one Volflame does to someone.
Indeed, indeed. The big question is, do we want to do that? And the answer is, like, I don't think we actually even do. Okay, well, first things first, Metal Foes Fusion.
This will get out the Zephyr Divine Strike.
We did have it. Okay. Cool, that does destroy it. Effective Metal Foes Fusion Engrave.
I mean, you can just do that. Man, negating doesn't mean anything anymore.
Wait, I shuffled the deck, right?
I don't like
I did
the sound
shuffle
of
the
that.
deck. I drew Metal Foes Fusion.
I don't love the sound of that. It's gotta be said.
Whoop, whoop. Miss William doesn't do much here, so it's just Oracalc, baby.
Yeah, you got it.
Now regrettably I can't shuffle back the fusion again this turn. Would really enjoy if I could do that. But we surely can normal summon Angel Trumpeter.
Okay, welp.
And we're gonna just whoop, whoop.
Is the game over now? Is that
no,
what
I mean,
I am?
I am once again getting owned by Scarlight not destroying effect monsters, or normal monsters rather.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Stardust still seems pretty good.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go battle phase.
Alright.
We are gonna go whoop.
Okay, so that's gonna be 200. And what the fuck is this floating thing? Yeah, it's pretty good as far as float effects go.
Could be worse.
Yeah, so I guess it's going to be... oh, but I can't summon, Bismugear in defense mode because of stinky fucking Oracalc.
Well, you could. It's an option.
Actually, unfortunately, I think we should not do that then because of dumb fuck Oracalc. We will not be using its effect.
That is so valid of you, honestly. Let's see. Then I suppose we just want to do damage here. So we'll just go Volflame into Turtle.
Alrighty.
Another 2. We'll go Oracalc into this.
Whoop.
That's not one that better goes. We'll go Radiant in.
Didn't you already attack with Radiant? Wasn't that the first one?
Did I? No, you're right,
Radiant
I
into
did.
Mithrilium, because it's 26.
Yeah, I forgot what I attacked
so
with
that
first.
would be Stardust then.
Now, well, on that case, I'm just gonna Stardust the Gold Driver, do more damage.
This is going to be 600.
Yeah. And main phase 2, we've used Silver, but not Steelin, so I'll Steelin pop the Vorflame.
Yeah.
And
Do you want to Stardust yourself? That seems pretty nasty to get one of your monsters destroyed like that.
It would be really funny, but I don't think I'm going to.
Alright, does that do anything? You know, this deck is really good as an advantage engine. Fundamentally, the version of it without the searchable fusion spell is just worse. Regrettably...
Oracalc goes Brazy.
Regrettably, Oracalc Mithrilium is a very difficult engine of monsters to be able to beat. We really don't have that much going on for us, too. Hilariously, I was thinking about whether or not to play the Tomahawk rank 7, and I think it would have been correct.
Oh no.
Okay, so we can use Silver D to pop the Volflame. Yeah, so we pop the Volflame. We are going to just go for Metal Foe's counter. We are going to activate Painful Decision.
Ooh, I'm in pain.
It's going to be... Stealin'.
Seems sensible.
scale stealing. Doink, doink.
We are both doinkin' and boinkin'.
And I
It's
guess
gotta
we
be
just
said.
gotta get more monsters onto the board. Yeah, I guess we gotta kind of go that route, don't we? We are going to overlay my gold drivers.
Yup.
It's going to be Magister Paladin, the Ascending Draco Slayer.
Sure.
We'll go to end phase, add from deck to hand a copy of Trump Witch. And that's gonna, we'll see if
man.
we, would be good to survive to next turn. But I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we will see. Metal Foe's fusion effect.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh, we definitely do need to Magister. Oh, no, we did.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything that has happened in this match. Continue.
There's like maybe too many things happening, one could argue.
The Metal Foes do so many fucking things.
They really do. So I'm going to normal summon Steel in.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna silver to pop Steel in. We'll get fusion.
Get stuck.
It never stops. I guess... Yeah, that's fine. We'll just pendulum summon. It's, it's this guy, it's that guy, it's all your favorite guys.
It's just all of the guys. Every single guy that has ever been or ever will be.
Yup. I guess... a little awkward the way this goes. Actually, it's not very awkward at all. I am actually going to steal in targeting Orichalc.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this. That's going to grab us combination. Then I'm gonna trigger Chain Link 1 counter, Chain Link 2 Orichalc to pop a Volflame.
Okay. We will do our own counter.
Sure.
I guess it's just silvered in attack mode. It's because you could just summon another Orichalc and fucking rail me.
That is quite true. What I will be doing next is activating Fusion.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuse these two. We're gonna go into Mithrilium.
You got it.
Let's see, I've used the effects of both scales already. But yeah, I think this still works out. I will Mithrilium. We are gonna target another Volflame. I'm gonna shuffle back the Orichalc and the counter.
Alright.
So we do one of those, we do one of those. And to the battle phase we go. Let's see if we can do it. We will Volflame here.
So that is 700.
Mithrilium into Volflame.
200.
We will go Radiant into Magister.
So that is going to be 1050 and...
It's 950.
Oh, you're right. And then I am just going to take a quick peek-see and see if I have a way to survive here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess because you're attacking with Stardust, you don't get the piercing,
Yeah.
so I guess there is.
I mean, I also don't have Orichalc in play.
Oh my god, it's just like, it's haunting me.
And that's so valid of you.
Alright, declare Bismagir.
Yup. Don't forget to stick that in the extra.
True.
Main phase 2, I will set 1 and pass.
Alright, Bismagir... Thankfully, we can go Bismugear for Bismugear, because that is my last Metal Foe card.
Seems pretty good.
Oh boy. Oh buddy. Ooh, lordy, lordy, lord, lordy. I mean, it's not nothing. We're once again gonna normal summon Trump Witch.
Yup.
We are going to tribute it to add polymerization to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the kaijus were really good in this matchup because it hard beats my best form of removal. Honestly, I have plays I can make, but none of them really beats the fact that you can just fusion into deck and search fusion again next turn.
It's pretty
the
good.
Fundamental problem about it is I don't think coming out of that part of my situation alive. There is maybe one way that it works out. So I guess we will give it a try. Yeah, we just gotta go for the biggest guy. Polymerization.
Yup.
It is going to be Bismugear and Silver D to summon Orichalc.
There he is, the man, the boy, the guy.
We are going to Pendulum Summon, and we will...
Is that all you're summoning, or are you summoning more stuff?
We are thinking
I see.
about it.
Wasn't sure if you were thinking about that or something else.
You know what? We will get another body out on the field. We'll put Steel in there.
Yeah. And on the summon, I will Pendulum Haul.
I wasn't done thinking. And my question is, if I Pendulum Summon this Suwani, do I get to 9 pillars?
That's a good... The answer is I don't think you do, right? Because I'm negating the summon, so it never technically hits the board.
Yeah, okay. So, welp.
To the hole with you, for once.
I tried my best, chat. Alright, so I did, we didn't do a whole lot of Metal Foes hits last time, and I don't think we can...
fix that.
Yeah, this time's not going to be the same thing, and I think you're maybe unsurprised to find out that I will not be allowing Metal Foes Fusion to continue to exist.
This is just an ungodly card. Why does it draw you a card? Why does it need to do that?
Yeah, I thought that the Metal Foes engine was more competent without this. Like, I was happy with my Trump Witch, but regrettably, it turns out that yeah, there's nothing that replaces the original. Do you have like the Metal Foes Fusion Plus card?
I have 4 Metal Foes. I'm not playing it because I think this one's just better. Like, I can fuse at quick speed, but like, who cares? This one recycles itself.
That's cool. I'm banning full Metal Foes Fusion as well.
So valid of you.
Goodbye.
Yup. And, you know, I feel like this deck is so great. Like, it's still good, just like searching stuff. So I feel like I want to hit a name as well with my ban. And I think the most sensible one is going to be Volflame. So... I will be killing Volflame.
Sure. I'm not sure that is the most sensible. I think...
Well, it's the one I only have one of, so...
Okay, well, sensible from that perspective. That is reasonable.
Yeah. And it's just like a giant guy you get to keep summoning. It's pretty good.
And then, would you like to Badum Pendulum Hole along the lines of no fun?
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Cool. Awesome,
this
awesome,
card
awesome.
is so stupid. I bet it in the pack opening, and I was like, what the fuck? Why am I allowed to play this?
Alright, so that is gonna be game 2. You get a couple extra packs, and then we're gonna come back here for game 3.
Metal Foe Fusion, my beloved, you served me well. Got me a couple of extra packs of Invasion Vengeance. And Subterror Nemesis also is an interesting one. I have no idea if we have enough Terrors to make this work, but that's a good card. Can we find any of the Spiral stuff in the end? I mean, Charming Resort Staff's not bad. That is a good card in Sealed Spiral, so cool. not bad packs by any means. Let's see if we can clean it up without fusion. I am a little concerned.
Well, I'm kind of relieved in that I thought my deck was going to be more annoying than that, but I'm also kind of disappointed in that I thought my deck was going to be more annoying than that, but we will see how Game 3 goes.
Very bad. I think this one's gonna be interesting, because you've lost more names than me, because you were on Triple Flame, but I will also reveal, because I had the fusion I just recycled forever, I now have a total of 3 Metal Foe spell traps in my deck, which may not be ideal.
And we've also drawn a little bit better than previously.
Wait, I also literally can't fusion summon. Wait a minute. Oh
yeah,
no.
that's why I fucking
That's the
banned
only
both of
fusion
them.
spell. I'm not playing Polly.
We are going to activate Silver D.
You wanna pay 1,000?
No.
Oh. Well, I can't argue with that, I suppose.
Pop Chicken Game. Set Metal Foes counter. I think we actually just kind of set one. No, we'll be a little bit more proactive. Go stealin', pop my other scale.
Yup.
Set combo. And pass.
Alright, I mean... that's not bad. Though this hand is kind of bad, is the problem I'm having. Fucking...
Not as easy when you don't have your omni-searchable fucking fusion card.
Well, I'm not sure we'd be doing much of a fusion with this hand right now anyway.
Okay.
It's Ignite Margrave, baby.
Let's go!
And furthermore, it's Metal Foe silvered.
Oh, we do what we gotta do.
We're just gonna pop this, you know, we're gonna get counter.
Good shit, good shit.
And then we're gonna just set some stuff and, hope it works.
Okay, standby main, so interesting. So we start off with Metal Foe combination.
Yeah. Not happy about it.
We declare stealin', combo to grave. We will set Metal Foe's counter, declare combo, and also activate counter.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's not as good because I can't just spam the guy with 2400s anymore. But we will just go Gold Driver and Gold Driver. We go Painful Decision.
Yup.
We want the 1, so it's going to be, my D is silver, and also my D is silver.
So true. So true.
We go silver D, and yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. We are going to Pendulum Summon 3. And it's going to be... my D is silver, Gold Driver,
Gotcha.
and Gradle Slime Jr. We are going to conduct a Synchro Summon. Oh my god,
Ooh.
one time.
One time.
For 10.
Oh, well, that's a lot of guys.
It is gonna be Leo.
Ah! Big boy. Big boy.
I also summoned this in attack because I thought it was the big booty, but it's not. Battle Phase!
You fool. You've destroyed my Gradle Slime Jr.
Oh no!
And also I'm activating counter.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can, hilariously, we can actually just grab 2 monsters whose booties are too big for, Silvered.
That's rude of you. That is...
I'm a bit of a rude dude.
Bit of a rude prude, I would say. We will go, We didn't do the Silver D pop yet, so we'll go ahead and do that. Stealin is gonna go to the face-up extra deck, or do we want to
I
do...
can't believe you're gonna get mad at me for talking about slime, but then talk about how silver your D is the whole match.
Listen, slime is a step above D stuff.
This is the liberal hypocrisy
It
they
could
warned us
mean
about.
literally anything. You're making this a kink thing. It's not necessarily a sex thing.
Yeah, the D could stand for anything.
Yeah, yeah. Many people are saying
it could
this.
stand for donut.
Okay. Your go.
It's exactly the draw I wanted, actually. Alright. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, no, this goes crazy. This goes mega crazy. Alright, we got a fucking line here. I'm gonna activate combination.
Yeah.
I will declare silver the pop combination.
Yeah.
We will get the last target in my deck. I didn't consider what I would do in a post-fusion world. Combination?
Yeah.
We're gonna add Gore Driver.
Alright, better hope you fucking like these scales, because you're never activating another one.
Oh wait, this doesn't actually do what I want. The scales don't line up, do
That's
they?
my favorite Sophie apparently pipeline.
I
this
can't
is crazy
get
too.
Gore Driver.
This doesn't work.
I'm so sorry.
Why
I
can't
was
you
so
get the gold
close.
driver?
Because I need an 8 scale.
Oh! Okay.
God, I was so close to doing a really cool thing, and now I have to just do a regular thing. I suppose we'll get Bismugear. We will scale it, and I'm gonna pendulum summon some fucking ignites. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
That's just where we're at.
I haven't really thought about how I'm outing this Leo. Oh, wait, no, wait. I literally just, like, the kaiju was in the spot on my screen where it was blocked by my microphone. I'm gonna kaiju the Leo. This is a frequent problem I have.
Sure.
Well, tragically, the levels don't line up to really do the thing I want to be doing, but, you know, you can never go wrong just making Stardust, I feel. It's a good Yu-Gi-Oh card.
It has, over the years, been verified as such.
Yeah, also, I summoned this in defense because I'm not stupid. It's a fact about me. I'm very smart and not dumb at all.
Alright, that's gonna be 100 damage, and we will counter.
Yep. You did take 1,000, by the way.
How did I do that? You can't fucking explain it. We will go big ass, and we will gain 900 through the power of cheating.
True. Well, I guess I'll pass and hope this one counter goes real far.
Alright, we go Metal Foes combination.
Yep.
Declare Silver D. It's gonna be...
Good. Real good.
You. And then we need an 8 scale. And it's gonna be Bismugear. Scale Bismugear. I guess we should do it that way, shouldn't we? Yeah, I haven't normal summoned yet, and what I'm going to do is tribute Stealin to tribute summon Zephranu.
We do what we gotta do out here.
We flip summon Gradle Slime Jr.
Yes!
And we're gonna fucking conduct a synchro summon, goddammit. The Yangzings didn't get their moment in the sun during the match, but now it's their fucking time.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna shuffle
No.
Stardust.
Yeah, that seems decent.
We are going to PS3.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Including Zafranyu, which will trigger its effect.
Yeah.
We will add from deck to hand 9 Pillars of the Yangzing.
Seems good.
We will declare the effect of Baxia. Pop this
Yeah.
gold driver to summon a Gradle Slime Jr.
Oh no.
And we are going to conduct a second synchro summon. This time for 9. It's time for Gigantic Castle
Yeah!
at 3300 attack, motherfucker.
Gigantic Household always makes the cut, baby!
One day I will get a better generic 9. One day, but that day is not today. Let's chew our way on through your counter.
Whoop.
And yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. That's so fair of you. I will counter.
Yeah, you got it.
It's, you know, it's just Gold Driver. Just that guy.
Yeah. Set 1 card and pass the turn.
Alright, there's one... that would have been crazy. That is not it. That's not it at all. You searched 9 pillars, right?
Yes.
Well, but you have 2 Yangzings. That's not fair.
I have a Yangzing that immediately searches another trap card if I tribute it for 9 pillars.
I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. I want you to know.
Yeah, see, this is what I was worried that this deck would be good enough that it would just prevent gameplay from happening. But you had the jump on me game 1 and 2 with the unoutable fusions.
The little tough. But I think now the problem is I have to actually play around the negate. That's not fair. Yeah, I think I have to do this. I am gonna kaiju the Zafranyu still.
No, stop doing that! That's so rude.
Oh, the negate's still alive is the issue. I will normal summon Gradle Slime Jr.
Yeah.
And we are going to conduct a synchro summon.
Yeah.
And the monster we're summoning is Metaphyz Horus, whose effect I will be activating to steal a monster.
Okay, so this is the inflection point. Either I give you a very powerful monster or I lose my Baxia. Does this thing float at all? No. You just have a million pendulum guys. I mean, yeah, we got a 9 pillars. It's sad to see my Yangzing boss get so disrespected, but...
Goodbye, Horus, my friend. And, not much left to do besides the pendulum summon, I suppose.
We're also going to Metal Foe's counter off of that.
Sure. I'll wait till you do that, because that slightly affects what I'm doing with the dumbasses I'm summoning.
Just steal it in defense mode.
Makes sense. Alright, pendulum summon. It is gonna be, a whole bunch of guys just to wall up, but it's gonna be... Oh, fucking Gallant can't even kill it. That's disappointing. I mean, I guess this is the board state, right?
That's what you get for banning the highest attack Ignite.
Yeah.
I
I just hate 2400 attack vanilla pendulums. What can I say?
Do I have a last target for my... I don't think I do. I think I'm out of them.
Let's go! Welcome to my world!
I guess we will go, perform a Pal Trump Witch.
Ah, well, that's the way to get him back.
Do we just win? No, we're not gonna be able to do enough damage to win, but, we'll be able to do a fair bit for this position. Okay, so it's going to be PS3, Zafranyu, well, PS2, Zafranyu and Steelin.
Yup.
Trigger the Zafranyu. grab a 9 pillars. Polymerization. It's going to be 2 metal foes. We'll go Orichalc. This guy will
no.
go to... Yeah, you have seen why for a moment I thought we might have lethal. But
yeah, I found the issue.
we'll get some damage in for sure though. Let's attack over your gold driver.
I don't like it. I don't like it very much at all.
And then none of the rest of these do anything either on the field or in your extra deck, so we're just going to ignore them for now. But now we have a clock.
Yeah. You don't have a clock. Oh, but you have a kaiju. No. I can't do it!
Holy shit! They have limits, motherfucker! Also, I like how Orichalc is a scent, so I would be able to pop one of your scales.
I think I just lose to the Orichalc. I don't I don't have a way to clear the fucking kaiju.
Holy fuck.
Metal Foes Fusion, where art thou?
You're not.
Yeah,
I don't think you're dead on board. I mean, can you tribute some of the kaiju? That doesn't even work because of my castle.
I know, right? Because if it wasn't for the gigantic castle, tribute set Gamma-Seal would be the play. But
I love Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game.
Yeah, it's like Orichalc attack here is 14. And like literally any 2000 attack guy you can get into kills me. I guess that's theoretically a thing you might not be able to do. I mean, I guess we will just pendulum summon the gold driver.
In attack mode. Feels bad.
And we're actually gonna just... We are doing it. We are doing what we have to do.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Well, I guess if you tribute 2 to summon it, I would still probably know what it was. And also the game is over. We're gonna go RDA.
Oh! I'm getting killed by Red Dragon Archfiend in the year 2016.
We saw Stardust, we saw RDA, and this is a match of old-timey guys. Alright, that was hard. A bit hard one. This is the stickiest pendulum match we have had yet, for sure.
Yeah, these decks just keep going.
I also feel like I never fucking drew a single copy of Twin Twisters, which is hilarious.
Yeah, neither did I. We never saw a single Twin Twisters in this match, even though there's a total of 5 in our decks.
I cited out 1 Twin Twister in Game 3, just in the assumption that you were gonna be metal fosing. But yeah, still a total of 4 in rotation, and none of them. All right. Solid deck building with this one. The mind over matter really fucking game one.
Truly happy that in this one tiny way I have outcooked I Wish I Was Dead.
No, I want to be clear about this. I Wish I Was Dead handed me a 40 card list that I turned into 46 cards. Like, there were ways that we could have made this maybe more consistent. But I just wanted to experiment a little with going a little bit more in on the Gradle engine, just having Gradle Parasite to search out the 1 tuner that I was playing into this deck to try to turbo out Baxia more frequently. And also, we were also playing an Ignite Gallant game 1 and 2 until until Volflame got banned, at which point I removed Summoner's Arc and therefore the reason to be playing an Ignite in my deck.
Yeah, that's a sensible thing to do. I will say, I do enjoy that we've seen people 3 different Metal Foes decks played, but they're all doing different things. Like, you've seen Metal Foe Cosmo. I'm playing today, a pretty pure variant, just running a bunch of random tuners. You're playing them with the Yang Zings to get into Omnis. That was always the coolest thing about Metal Foes historically, is that it was a strong standalone deck, but also there's 20 bazillion different random things you can shove in a deck with it, and it just works. It's real cool.
Yeah, and Metal Foes for sure isn't out of contention for the remainder of the
Yeah,
format. Counter's still legal, combination's still legal. You still have the central engine minus Volflame. So there's
yeah.
still a lot of things that we could possibly be doing with it in the next couple of episodes, similar to the Performa Pals.
Pendulums are good, it turns out.
Pendulums
Crazy.
are good for exactly 2 more sets. And then
Yeah.
after Master Rule 4 comes around, we will check back in with them.
We'll
Oh,
see how that
it's
goes.
so funny because, like, the Mega Ban has in the past been like, we don't want these strategies overcoming what is to come. There has never been an individual mechanic that Konami so utterly shot in the foot with a rule update as
Yeah.
Pendulums.
Like
Uh,
honestly, we'll barely need to hit these fuckers.
Yeah, we need to hit them for like the Mega Band match exactly, but
Hmm.
then like immediately afterwards, a lot of them are just like fine. Um,
Weird stuff.
do you have anything to throw on the pile before we talk about our last 2 sets?
All I gotta say is that sometimes mind matters, you know? Yeah,
So
let's
fucking
pull
true,
up
homie. Let's
these
talk
sets.
about Maximum Crisis and furthermore Raging Tempest. Not in that
Yeah,
order.
not at all in that order, but that's okay. So these sets are good. It may shock you to find out.
I can think of at least one very hungry card at common that might see a tiny bit of play.
Yeah, there's that. Lost Wind is a rare, which is wild. We got lots of stuff. We got some good support for Subterra and Spiral, which could be fun. We've got Flower Guardians, which is it's funny. It's very funny. The Symphonic Warrior engine is at common and is a way to help Pendulum combo decks. And the thing I'm glossing over here is that these sets release a little archetype called the Zodiacs that you may have heard of.
Yeah. The thing about the Zodiacs is that the best ones of them are secret rare, but as Sophie and I have established, we don't not pull secret rares on this show.
Yeah. And if one of us finds Trident, oh god.
This is just going to be not a
No!
great time in Yu-Gi-Oh history. What's
Yo,
up?
yo, yo, fuck Zodiacs, they don't matter. Pacifist is in here? Let's go.
I've never heard of that in my entire life. I'm
We are
gonna be so
summoning
real with
2,000 attack tokens today, gamers.
some new
Oh,
Performa Pals, some new Raid Raptors.
fucking VFD is a super gross. I don't think there's any way we summon it, but still stinky.
Maximum Crisis is the pack where Ash Blossom and Masterpiece the True Draco Slaying King came out.
Speaking of crazy secrets, in Tornado Dragon, like, if we highball in either of these sets, it's gonna be unbelievable.
Yeah, and I've got one last reroll to try to high roll, and you've got one last band to try to kill me if I do high roll.
Yeah, I'll just pull them all the first time. I know this about me. It will be very
We
simple.
will see about that. Although, given your Arc V pulls, I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Honestly, it could happen. Catch me looking up Zodiac combos so I can use my triple Trident, triple Boar. No, it's not Borbo. What's the good one?
I think that is going to do it. Say a comedy bit. Say a funny, quirked up, girl quirk thing.
They call themselves metal foes, but they're my metal friends.
That is as dead inside as we want me feeling by the end of these. We'll stop the. This has been Double Progression Trouble. The score remains tied at 5 points all. If you want to see what happens next, leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Sophie Apparently by clicking on her name in the video title. Want to catch these matches, my pulls, and more live? Then check out twitch.tv/JessyJPlays as well as my Jessyjstreams YouTube channel for stream uploads, extra DPT matches, and more. Thank you to June the Queen, Illusory Bee, and Infernity Goat for your support on Patreon, and we'll see y'all next time. Okay, so we got pretty owned in that match, but we did get the game 3, which means we got to open 2 extra packs. Now, I'm not very smart, and I forgot to hit the start recording button before I recorded the openings. We didn't really get anything to write home about. Randomly, the 3rd copy of the Water True King card, and just some other stuff. So that's going to do it for this episode. We'll see you for the last pack opening of Arc V.